Here's a custom mix just for you.
Or scream it. Shit, man. Just has to play it. Oh. Hey guys. Hey Ranger, thank you. Hey Ariel. Hey Sugar. Hey Don. I was late tonight because of the fights. So I was like, my husband fell asleep like right before the main event. You're the reason why I'm watching this shit. That was a pretty good fight though. Because I would not have otherwise known there was fights. Hey, Siley. Thank you. Thank you, Siley. How's everybody doing? I took off my nails tonight. I gotta redo them tomorrow. Broke a nail at the store today. Crashed out. Took them all off. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Virgo. For a second, did I just see Virgo or am I fucking tripping? Oh, I did see Virgo. Thank you. Thank you for the heartbeat. Ariel, yeah, we're gonna try to get into that. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, though. Hey, Trash. Thank you, Virgo. Thank you, Cartel. Oh, look how cute. There's a lot that went on today. Listen, I'm starting to get... for winning the fight. And he won 10 million for winning the fight. That's crazy. Does the other guy win anything? I feel like he deserves at least a couple million. Because, goddamn, bro, he got fucked up. Hey, Wonder Woman. I'm good. How are you, honey? Now you hurt me with blonde. Right? Mm-hmm. So Bob and Mallory. So it was Amanda's live. I guess from what I've gathered, Amanda was talking with Bob today about how people can like possibly try to get to a point where people stop posting like kids and shit, right? Go in real life. And Amanda was like, well, what about this? What if I say like, hey, if you have a problem with me, right? If you have a discrepancy or whatever with me, you can come talk to me directly. And Bob was like, yeah, that's a great idea. So Amanda was like, okay, well, if anybody has any issues with me, like come up and have a conversation, civil, whatever, right? It'll be just fine. Well, nothing really for a while happened. And then all of a sudden, it's got to the point where Bob was in a box and then, or no, Mallory was in a box talking about some other stuff. And Bob had come up and had asked permission from Amanda if she could, air some grievances about Mallory, right? And Amanda said, yeah, that's fine. And so Bob, respectfully, I might add, wasn't being mean or rude or disrespectful or condescending or any of it. It was just saying, hey, I don't like it when you do such and such, right? Which was whatever she was doing at the time. And Mallory did kind of get defensive. I wouldn't say she was screaming, but she was definitely, her voice raised a couple octaves. And so Bob was like, well, like, you don't have to yell at me. We can just have a conversation, right? And it just kind of went all downhill from there. We can listen to it, though. But that's what happened there. essentially, Mallory didn't like being called out. Mallory never likes to be called out. She don't like to admit when she's wrong. Mwah. Thank you, Iowa. It truly annoys me that Mallory thinks people don't like her because of other people. Right. It's always, yeah. And she was talking about like, oh, ADHD this and ADHD that. And it's so crazy that everybody else can just be a certain way, but like nobody else can. Yeah, right, heathen, period. Right, Mama Wolf. Yep. Hey, Andrew. Right, Ariel. All right, period. Go ahead. Are you gonna get a box, or do you want to ask it in the chat? I know, I saw that, Jesse.
Where's Farrell? I thought she was coming up. I just want to tell you, like, what's so irritating for me about her? I don't need you to be my moral compass. I certainly don't need you to sit there and try to counsel me or the whole entire app. Or I think that's kind of part of the reason why people get so irritated.
Farrell, no. The P3DO did not go live and show messages from OG, 13, and Retina. Oh, well, actually, I lied. He did show messages with 13, allegedly. Her feet pictures and a couple of things of her actually sending information to people, but nonetheless, not on OG or Retina. Sorry, Ranger, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's okay. I'm just saying, like, that's what irritates me. Like, you're not a counselor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not, you didn't go to school to counsel people on which moral road they should take and what they should decide. And if they don't decide the same way you're thinking, then there's something wrong with them and they're not good people. Like, that's not your place. In my opinion.
Yeah. I agree.
Anyway, that's all.
Oh, hi.
He was live earlier streaming the fight.
Oh, I didn't know that, Andrew.
But
I would have watched it with
ended
him.
he ended like 20 minutes ago because I was listening while I was I was listening through my TV, but watching through him while I was unpacking.
Oh, I would have been there, Andrew. I needed some people. That's why I went live, because I was like, ain't nobody else watching it with me or shit.
I think he had ended before you went live.
Oh. Yeah, I've been watching the fights since.
I turned it on once he told me where to find it because I have Paramount Plus. So
yeah, on Paramount. They own all that. Any UFC.
So I need. If you can, you were supposed to send me that live just because I want to see if he shows.
I don't know if I got it yet.
Oh, okay.
I probably did.
Because I want to see if he shows my Facebook. Because I'll be really interested to know where he got that. Because I deleted my Facebook in December of 2024 after Bougie doxed it. So I don't know how you could have sent to my Facebook, but I digress.
Yeah, I don't think. No, I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait.
Hey everyone, sorry, I'm not looking. Wait, yes, they showed it last night. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, he showed. I just told you that he showed a Facebook allegedly. I didn't see it because I was watching Miles Live today, and she didn't show it. But
Well, that's interesting again. Hold on, sorry. My TV was loud. Because again, the only person that could have taken screenshots of that Facebook was the person that initially doxed me, and that's my opinion and my opinion only. But I'd like to know where he got it, because I know for a damn fact you didn't have it, because we never followed each other on it. So, I don't know. She's looking at something. I never really unpack when on vacation. Oh no, I'm back home, so I had to unpack from. Even GD, but your profile still might be there. Cartel, it was not. Because I had family members trying to send me stuff and they couldn't find me. So, it was permanently deleted. The dates of the post from the screenshot you shared.
I'm gonna send a screenshot to you.
Okay.
You have one friend and one post.
One friend and one post.
I just went and looked. I just went and looked at what he showed. If anybody,
You're sending. You're sending. Okay, I just heard it go.
Yeah, my bad. I thought I hit it, but I didn't. If anybody believes that for a second that I would dox my bestie to him or to anybody for that matter, you're the problem. One friend, one post. That's crazy.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is a because I had gotten hacked years ago. Because if anybody knows me, they know the way that picture is, I would never have posted a picture like that. I got hacked and that page was created and I had to change my password and everything. So but I guess it never got taken down. But how would you know that page?
I
Remember, he's
would have
saying
never known that page.
he's saying that he got that from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he's saying that I doxed you to him in Snapchat where it's all deleted, right? And that I sent that I guess a screenshot of your Facebook to him.
Right, but see how the picture is? I'm sideways. Like my picture is not upright.
Right.
Anybody knows my OCD? I would never post anything like that. That's definitely me.
But we're gonna
Definitely
believe
me.
him, right? We're gonna believe the P3DO over the one and only person who's shown any kind of proof of any of the stuff I have sent him, right? Right.
Like
You're up, OG. You're up, Bertina. Show your messages.
I just want to know why we're not believing P3DOs on all other topics except for when it comes to him outing Smash. Then we believe them. Then we believe him. But anything else, we don't believe those type of people. We don't listen to anything they have to say,
We
blah,
would
blah,
never
blah.
platform them, give them a
Correct.
voice.
Yeah, but if he's talking about Smash, we'll amplify their voice and we'll play it on our live and do all the things, right?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand how we're not seeing the hypocrisy.
Also, mind you, notice how the messages that hold on, let me put them up here just for anybody that might not know what I'm talking about. Notice in the message that I was sent from his mom, notice how it never said his name at any point. So how the fuck would I know who it was in January? When I don't even think I heard Florida Man talking about it until sometime in February, honestly.
Right.
And that was like his one live that said that he had charges.
Right. People are saying that, oh, you're not holding Smash accountable. You don't have the same energy. So tomorrow I'm going to go live at some point, probably my regular like noon or something. But I'm going to give my full opinion on this topic. And then really, I'm done talking about it. Because at this point, like, we're just talking to hear ourselves talk. Okay, everyone is doing the reporting. I reported Sunshine's videos today on all of my accounts, all my burners, all my Virgo accounts, everything, multiple times. It clearly states it's a violation to put up phone numbers on TikTok. It says that when you go to report it for personal information, and
Can you big
then
box me?
it comes back with no violation on every single one. We can't, you guys realize that TikTok fired all of the like human moderators and it's all AI at this point. You can't win against a computer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have the answer, and I'm not going to sit up here and windmill about what the answer is and who's in the wrong anymore. So, again, tomorrow I'll be talking about it and say what I have to say about it, and then I'm going to keep doing what I can do on my end.
Can you wait? What time is it there for you right now, Virgo?
1:30 a.m.
What time are you gonna go live tomorrow? Your time?
Probably noon. So
All right.
that would be.
I'm gonna set an alarm for 10
Yeah, there you go.
because I want to be there.
Okay, real quick. I scratch out my name just for those who don't know it. I'm sure most of you do know it by now. But hey. Do you see how that picture is? I would never, ever, ever, ever in a million years post a picture of me like that on social media. And
One
that
friend,
person,
one post is crazy.
right? And that person, I don't even know who that person is. So my Facebook that I did have was only people I knew. Like I didn't
Hey, Sean.
because I so this is again this is weird. So I would like, honestly, dude over there, I want to know honestly where you got that because again, that's not my Facebook, but clearly it was my name and my picture. But I want to know where you got it, just because I know for a fact that is not something that Smash would have had because I didn't even know about it. So how would she have it?
Right.
I mean, just fucking weird.
This is all an attempt to drive a wedge through your guys' friendship. They're gonna have to try a little harder than that. That was a weak attempt. Try harder next time, okay?
I mean, I wish they would just stop already. Like, the smear campaign is ridiculous.
It's never
Like,
gonna stop, Malibu. Literally never. Next
mm-mm.
week they'll just focus on somebody else. Might be you, might be me, might be freaking anybody else. Take your pick. It doesn't matter, right? Because it just matters where the masses are focused.
Girl, I thought I let you up. What the fuck? Sorry.
Crash.
Hello. So I'm a little behind, but I did do my due diligence today and rewatch a couple of things on 1.5 speed because I was intoxicated last night and I wanted to catch up. I have a couple of bullet points / questions. So why is it okay to give a P3DO, well, give a 3PDO, whatever,
Oh, fuck.
a piece of crap, a voice about anything, Smash is being attacked. I mean, that's my first main question, because I was listening through one of Bo Fugly's lives from earlier where she stated that she was shocked that Smash didn't go in there and at least attempt to grab a box to defend herself. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? Why would she? Why would Smash go into a Chomo's live and grab a box and have a conversation? He doesn't deserve one. He doesn't deserve a conversation with anybody. And y'all guys are just feeding into him, feeding into it by streaming.
Can I ask you a question, Farrell? What
Yes,
do you think?
ma'am.
What do you think would have happened had I gone in and got a box?
The exact opposite. Mallory would have said the exact opposite of what she said, because she's like, it should be very telling for her chat and for people that follow her that she didn't go in there, because we all know Smash. Ma'am, I think Smash was the only one on the app last night that didn't stream his live and said why she wasn't going to, which is he's a P3DO and I'm not platforming him, is what came out of Smash's mouth at least 3 times last night, because there were people coming in her chat saying, oh, he's live, he's talking about you, and Smash said, I don't care. When do we believe what P3DOs say? Do they deserve people to believe them?
We did. We had such a good time last night.
Listen, I had to leave because the repeat on Snark's Live was messing with my brain.
Well, after Snark's Live, we went on to have a big
And then I wake up today and Nelson is live, continuing the conversation, asking every person who comes in her live, do you use a shower head? Do you use a bidet?
I'm too poor for a bidet, but I do have a detachable shower head and a, what is that called? Waterfall, rainfall shower head?
we got what you can do about it, and I got shamed for peeing in the shower.
You pee in the shower?
Yes. You don't pee in the shower?
No, girl.
I know
I go
Virgo
before I get in the shower.
No.
I know Virgo pees in the shower. I know
Right.
she'd be writing her name in
I may live in a dumpster,
Hold on.
but I
What
have
did you just
standards.
say?
Malibu, this is not a discussion for you. Stay out of it.
I will never visit
Malibu
you.
got her shower
I will
shoes on as we speak.
I will never fucking visit you, and if I do, I won't stay at your house and shower in your shower.
Listen, I'm not gonna
Malibu got
shame
her shower
anybody
shoes
that
on
does.
as we speak.
I'm not gonna shame anybody that does pee in their shower. You know what I mean? It's your shower. If you want to pee in it, pee in it. I don't.
Goddamn
But it's
right.
okay if you do. Like, I'm holding an awareness live at 1:38 a.m.
Right, Cooter
on
comes.
Smash because she pees in her shower. I'm just kidding.
It's 2026 Smash. We're not cavemen. There's bathrooms for pee.
Why? Why waste the water? You already got the water running. It all goes to the same place. Look, if you arch your hips, if you
I know she's lying.
Thrust pee.
if you thrust your hips forward and tuck your feet back, you don't even pee on yourself.
This is why we can't have nice things. I can't. Like, you're gross.
Oh, Malibu, you very clearly did not listen to the end of Smash's live last night.
No, I was enjoying my time in Vegas.
Which I'm so
emotionally
glad.
checked out yesterday.
Thank you, Crafty Mama. See, Crafty Mama pees in the shower
I'm
too.
so glad you did.
You would have missed everything because we talked about bidets. They talked about gross period cups. Oh,
I
it's
want a
horrible.
bidet.
It's
I
horrible.
want a bidet. I want to sit on a warmed toilet seat and have nice warm water.
Nelson says I hate it here, but she's the one who started it.
Knives and waffle stomping. Yeah.
And poop knives. We talked about poop knives.
Right, poop knives and waffle
Yeah,
stopping your
but
shit down the drain, which I don't do.
this
No.
Nelson
does that.
has been on this all day today after last
yeah,
night.
and
She hasn't quit. I got questioned about if I, what I did with my shower head and what kind I had and stuff. But I did let everybody know that I know how to pee standing up, and I don't pee on my feet. You spread your legs apart.
Right.
Like, and I
And
took my,
thrust your
oh, no,
hips
wait, I took
forward.
my, no, that's not how I did Smash. That's not how I did it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I started.
Okay, I was camping. We were camping, and my sister and I had to pee in the woods. So we decided we'd take our pants off, and we spread our legs apart, and we wrote our names in the dirt by peeing. There's a lot of hip action going there. There's that hip thing.
That's what Virgo does in the shower.
Yeah, didn't touch my feet at all, and I was even able to stop my pee, to step forward a little bit and dot my eye with a little poop of pee again.
Wow. That's a skill.
That's
there.
actually telling you, you have to stop midstream. You know how hard it is to
I
stop
did.
midstream to dot an eye in the dirt? I'm going to try
That's
that.
that's a
Lily
strong
Joe really
floor
wants
you've got.
everyone to know peeing on your feet kills athlete's foot. Good thing
It
I
does.
don't have athlete's foot, so I don't need to pee on my feet.
Alicia, do you want to come up?
I'm gonna drop now. I just want to talk. I just want to let everybody know how talented
Next
I
time I go
was.
camping, I'm gonna record myself.
You are
I
very
mean, only the
talented.
dirt, not the hoo ha. But I will record it.
Yeah, the dirt.
Because my name is spelled ASHLEI, so I need to I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I wrote do it in cursive because that's it would be hard to
easier.
stop. Yeah, I did it in cursive. I didn't.
Yeah, you can only stop the flow once, probably.
Yeah,
Listen,
I did. Okay.
that is a really strong floor you've got there.
Right.
A really strong what?
A strong floor. There's a word that goes in front of it, but
Pelvic floor.
Pelvic. Yep.
Oh.
Great muscle
the part
control.
where you do Kegels.
That's it. That's it.
It's Kugels from now on. I don't care what anybody says. It's now Kugels. No longer Kegels. It is now Kugels. If you say Kegels in my chat, you're getting blocked.
I think when you get older, it's not Kegels anymore. It's Kugels.
It might
Maybe.
be. Yeah, it might be.
Immediate block for
Speak
Kegel.
for yourself, Bear.
Okay. All right, I'm dropping, guys.
Thank you, Desi.
Bye.
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 Listen, there was butt plug conversation. What the fuck happened last
Oh yeah, we were talking about butt plug. It was.
Let's not.
I am gonna order a bidet so that I could be gay, so that I can maybe marry MJ. Oh, hail Ranger. Ranger's at it again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that being said. That was wild.
Oh my goodness.
I want to go back to Vegas.
My eye was doing that this morning when I was replaying all of the lives trying to catch up.
I bet it fucking was, bitch. I bet it was.
I know you're fucking lying right now. I know you're lying right now.
You guys love it here. Shut up.
And
Listen, I didn't start it, Queen. I didn't start it. I don't know who started it, but somebody started it, and it wasn't me.
I'll take the blame. I asked too many questions.
Oh yeah, Farrell. Farrell started it. That's right.
Anyways, also I have another point I would like to make for some people. We'll just do that. Some people, if you want me to name names, Holly Mae, I will. Some people on the other side that seem to have amnesia about stuff. So there's a big question that I keep hearing in all of these lives. Smash is lying. She knew. His mother reached out to her and told him, and we were holding awareness lives. Okay, but do you guys not remember what had been going on with Smash around the exact same time, and why nobody was streaming Florida Man? Nobody was streaming any of his people. It's because Smash's kids were targeted. Smash's kids.
And at one point, I don't remember when I had the whole I had like a truce or whatever with him. I don't know if that was back in this time. Listen, I am not going to go back and listen to my lives from like December to now
No, Mallory's doing it for you and
Oh,
clipping little parts
God.
that without
Thank
context and making it seem like it's something that it's not.
Right.
Because that's what Mallory likes to do.
Right.
Because that's what she was doing today. It was replaying one little snippet of where you had said, I don't know Stop the BS, and I don't know her son. And she was making it seem like you didn't care. At that point, we didn't. A lot of us didn't care what Florida Man
I
and
thought
his
they
people
were
were
sitting over
saying.
there with Florida Man. I was like, I don't
Exactly.
give a fuck about Florida Man's people.
And then,
That's their
you know,
problem.
we found out a little snippet that she was sitting with Mama T and all that stuff had happened with Mama T's husband. We didn't sit with her either.
And I said the same thing about her. I hadn't even looked into her shit.
You had
Somebody
blocked
just
her
told
out of your
me.
chat. Like, she was
Right.
gone out of here. So, it's, I don't know. It just gives me a
Why
headache.
just smash? Like, I missed
Exactly.
it. I didn't
Why
know.
just smash?
There was lots of us who didn't say anything, and I know that he was sending me like his videos and stuff on the back end. I'm sure I had conversation, like, you know, I wasn't
but
sending him information, but I'm
And then
sure there's messages.
my question is, okay, in the same context of Smash, did you know?
No,
But-
I didn't know
Exactly,
until
that's what I'm
Smash
saying.
came live and said it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think even they knew, because if I'm not remembering correctly, please somebody stop me and tell me to shut the fuck up. Whenever you went live and exposed the Misfits account, wasn't spilled in your chat saying, oh my God, there's another account? Because they were exposing the Just a Simple Husband account.
Yes.
Even back in December or in January, whenever, I don't know, I heard Monster saying today that she was holding lives exposing it. How were any of us supposed to put two and two together that Misfit Toys was also Just a Simple Husband?
Right. And somebody said today in some live I fucking watched, I don't know if it was Snarks or somebody's live, but somebody in the live in the comments said that nobody really truly understood the severity of things until Spilled went live.
Exactly, because that's a rough live to watch.
It is.
She has it posted on her YouTube. If anybody wants to know exactly what she brought to light and the reason why Smash was like, oh my God, go watch it. But please, there is a huge, huge, huge trigger warning. And if you don't think you can handle it, don't try to watch it. But a lot of the information, I had to skip through parts of it because I couldn't take the details. She goes into details. I'll just tell you that. If you don't think you can handle it, don't watch it. But if you want to know a little bit more information about what he did, go watch her live.
Malibu, were you trying to say something, honey?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, no, I had no idea. Like, there's little bits and pieces that maybe it's easy for somebody to say that they could put it together now that they know the situation, but think about when you don't know the situation. Like,
Exactly, like they keep pointing out the message that she sent to you. Around that time,
you didn't even tell me who her son was. I didn't even realize. Like,
you weren't fucking with Florida Man. So if Florida Man and his people were exposing someone, how would you know?
right. Most of them had me blocked, or I had them blocked. I heard the one live where he had said, Stop the BS, son I still hadn't even heard a fucking name or any of that, right? None of that clicked right then and there. The day it clicked was the day Spilled went, well, actually not even the night Spilled went live, it was the next day in MJ's live, and that's posted on my page. You can hear the fucking confusion in my voice.
Yeah.
I was fighting for my life up there, like, no, they're talking about two different people. No, they fucking weren't, because I didn't even know he had other accounts.
And I also, something come across my FYP today. The breezy that sits with Snark decided she was going to try to do a little gotcha moment with some messages, and I would just like for her to go back and watch a couple of lives and see why that happened.
Say that again, because I was reading.
You're fine. The breezy that sits with Snark. There's so many breezies, but so she posted a video of, I guess in your live last night, you questioned Snark and said, show me what I did to deserve what happened to my children. And then she posted a video today and was like, do you want to know what you did? It was this. And
My kids
it
were
looked like
already
it was,
posted at that time. That's
yeah,
why it
your
was being
kids were
on
already posted. That's
Breezy.
why I'm saying, like, go, Breezy, go watch a live from around Christmas, January, and see why Smash was ready to burn the app down, because as a mother, I would have been too.
Well, and didn't you prove that Breezy was one of the people sharing your
Yeah.
kids' info?
Yeah, so that's something else. So Snark is all pissed off because I had said that my information or whatever was sent in that group chat with with like what Breezy, Snark,
And spread.
Fred, and I believe Bougie was in there. So Snark sent Tech's husband and her info. Breezy sent your family and kids and grandma, etc. So I want to said she was going to post the screen recording, which I even commented on one of her videos today that Snark made. Snark said she was going to post this screen
But wait,
recording
can I ask you a question?
when I'm done, top to bottom of that chat. So I want to know where that chat is. Let me read that chat, and should you show me that entire chat, Snark, should my information not be in there or Malibu's, I will then apologize. But go ahead.
Well, did you get proof that information was being put in there?
Didn't we just have this conversation today? We did.
But there was no proof, right? No physical proof. It was just somebody was told it was a.
I told you I have a screenshot of where my part of my something about me was posted in that chat, and
Yeah,
Snark
you showed a
saying it had
screenshot.
nothing.
Oh, okay. I could barely hear you earlier today because Lexi was
No, yeah, you did.
the
It was
music
pretty
was
loud.
the
Yeah.
music was being blared, and I wasn't driving, and I could I only had one headphone in, so yeah, I missed that.
But yeah, but it should Snark show that whole, just like I did with Anthony, right, on my page. Show that whole chat, because both Breezy and Snark said they're both in there. Screen record it top from bottom and show me that my information is not in there. I will then apologize. Or Malibu's information isn't in there. Then I will apologize to you, Snark.
Well, anybody's information not being in there because you basically if
Well,
they were
she's pissed at me
sharing.
for saying that mine and yours was in there, and she's swearing that it's not. Yada yada yada. That's what I said. So I will then, Sunshine, get a fucking profile picture, bitch. Ooh, I caught her at the door.
All right, I'm gonna hop down, give you your live back, and stop with my questions, and go sit in the chat like a good person and sit on my hands.
You're not a
and whatnot.
person. You're a trash
Oh,
panda.
that's right, with no legs, yeah. But I also earlier with the whole bathroom peeing and bidet and all that, I may live in a dumpster, but I do have standards. I don't pee on myself on purpose.
On purpose.
On purpose.
She has standards, but no wheelchair.
Exactly. And I don't have any legs to stand on either, so.
Right, period.
Okay, I'm hopping down too.
Me too.
If I get a say so, I would like to listen to the Mallory and Bob shit because I really think we should move on from this Anthony shit because there's no convincing people who can't even be rationed with, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why are they believing
Because
a
it's
criminal?
Smash.
I get that.
Yeah, that's
But-
it. That's all.
I agree with Virgo. Like, I feel like at this point, Smash, you could, anything you say, you could agree with them and they'd still be like, oh no, you're not saying the accountability part right. You didn't say these words, so it doesn't count. Like, it's just no winning this argument.
Can I ask you a question to Ranger or anybody else in this live? what do you think's going to happen when I get the transcripts of my Snapchat and post them?
They're going to pick it apart. They're going to say, oh my God, did you see on this line she said this?
Yeah.
That's what's going to
Or
happen.
should
Listen,
there not be anything in there? They're gonna be like, "Oh well, you got lucky. There's
no, they'll be
evidence."
like, you somehow manipulated it in some
Yeah,
parts,
or I
not in them.
edited it. Yeah, I mean,
I'm just going to tell you this. In my real life, even with my actual family members, I'll tell you something maybe 2 or 3 times. And if you're still saying I'm lying, we're done. I don't have nothing else to say to you.
mhm.
I'm not going to sit here for weeks and months trying to convince you what I said or what I did is right. If you've already made your decision, that's your prerogative. And we're going to split our ways. And I'm going to go my way and you can go your way.
And what am I trying to do? Prove myself to a bunch of people that don't like me anyway?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
it's
not one person, not one single person that I talk to regularly or that is in this live regularly or likes me or I like them, not one fucking person has asked me at all for any type of proof. Just the people that don't like me.
well, and that's what I mean. So, like, let's be for real. You can drag Smash or that weirdo guy or Sunshine or Spread. You could drag them every day, all day, in every live you're at. And at the end of the day, you cannot stop them from being on this app. Because even if you get their accounts taken down, they can make new ones. Like, there's no stopping someone on here. So if already these people have indicated that no matter what you do or what you say, it's not going to be good enough, they're not going to believe you. And then even if they did believe one part of it, then there's all this other stuff that they're going to, like, it's not worth it for me personally.
I literally listened to Mallory say today that in one sentence she said after weirdo dude said that I had doxed Malibu to him and like sent her information or whatever to him, she said with her own 2 fucking tiny lips, I don't know if I believe that. And then somebody in the chat said, well, you know, Smash is pretty fucking vile. And then she then agreed with that person, was like, yeah, actually you're right, she's pretty fucking vile, and then believed this dude. So y'all have fun believing the P3DO. And I'm gonna get these transcripts back and I'm gonna post them. Because again, I have nothing to hide, unlike Retina and Contrary and OG and whoever the fuck else has been messaging this dude, right? How about you start pressing people, other people? Because so far I'm the only person that has shown top to bottom, front to left, left to right, whatever, up and down, whatever I'm trying to fucking say. I'm the only person that's showed anything. You don't think for one fucking second that if I were sending all this information to this guy, right? I'm sending all this information about all these people and all their kids and all that. You don't think that for one fucking second in the place that I tell you guys regularly, the best place to reach me is on TikTok. You don't think there wouldn't have been 1 ounce of fucking proof in there? Not even a picture? Oh, but I did it all on Snapchat, right? You know how many Snapchats I have right now currently that have all of our messages? I don't change settings.
So did he show
Open a chat with
proof
someone.
that
Huh?
you sent that? Did he show proof that you sent stuff?
No. He
Oh, so
can't.
they're just going by his word. No, I know
Yeah.
he can't, but
Yeah.
they're just going by his word.
And they're believing a P3DO and platforming a P3DO like Megan did, and then giving a P3DO a voice like both Snark and Mallory did today. Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. Nobody, now that this has come out, nobody gives a shit about the kids anymore. Everybody's like, oh my God, here's a chance to jump on the, maybe we can get Smash canceled train.
Right.
And that's all this is turned into. That's it. Every single person that is putting this quote unquote awareness out, it's not about the kids anymore. It's about, hey, this is going on. I'm going to hop on there. Maybe we can finally get her canceled. Like, it's just crazy to me. And I feel really bad for the people that their kids are out there. Like,
I do
stuff that's
too.
going on Sunshine's page is bonkers. bonkers. And just like Virgo said, you could report it till your eyes fall out, and TikTok comes back and says, "Oh no, we see nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong."
Or if they do, or
I was just gonna say,
God damn it. Or if they do find something wrong with it, they just take it off the FYP. They don't they don't remove it. They just, make it so other people don't see it on the FYP.
So Cozy said Megan said she doesn't care anymore earlier because the shifting is being taken off. It's being shifted and taken off of you.
Wow, right?
There's
by the
shifting
way,
focus off of you. Sorry.
Cozy is my husband, just Malibu, so you know. I never told you, but Cozy is my husband. Or MJ. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm okay with that. So.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
So you do lie to me.
I didn't lie. I just told you now. I'm open and honest. Oh yeah, and I'm a lesbian. I might have lied about that.
You definitely lied about that. All right, that's it. I'm canceling you.
Oh fuck! Are you gonna go join Snark in my live awareness about Smash now?
I'm gonna play all of our boob recordings.
Can you stop lying? I can never stop lying, I guess. According to Mallory, at least. Somebody's gonna.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna drop because they want you to play Cancel Smash. They want you to play. And everybody, thank you for asking. My trip was wonderful. My daughter is wonderful. She treated me. I have the best kids ever, and I'm just so honored to be their mother. But thanks, everybody. I had a great time. Best birthday. One of the best birthdays ever, for sure.
Okay, I don't know if Amanda's is up yet.
Okay, I'm gonna drop. Enjoy. Bye.
Love you. See if they've got it. Is it the 14th? No, today's the 15th. I don't have Amanda's yet. Has anybody got Amanda's? There's an Amanda's, right?
I'm just wondering if my fiance has been in tonight.
No, and you know what? He's getting fucking blocked. Speaking of, he's getting blocked on all of his accounts tonight because he's a dick.
What did he do?
He was shit talking my parenting and all kinds of shit tonight, and then he wouldn't let me even have a box. So I told him, if you don't let me have a box, I'm blocking you on all your accounts tonight. Mikey.
Oh my
so if you see
God!
Mikey, block his ass. And
What
then,
did he say?
and then 20 minutes later, then he wanted me to come in there after he said, oh yeah, he's being a total dickhead today. Block his ass.
I'm gonna have to rethink this wedding then.
Yeah, I won't be there fucking.
What are we gonna do about the twins though?
Fuck them.
Did you have a good day?
I did have a good day. Did you have a good day?
No, I'm sunburnt.
Oh, man. Do you tan?
Anyway, listen. I got shit for being in your box yesterday morning. People don't like when people can talk.
Territory. Sorry.
People don't like when people can talk and be decent to each other on this app.
I know.
Anyway, I was just looking for my boyfriend.
We're gonna have to look elsewhere.
Smash, I cannot believe I thought this was his safe place.
No, he's getting fucking blocked. I'll unblock him eventually, but right now I'm mad at him.
He has me blocked. So I can't go in there and troll him. I just don't understand.
It wasn't a safe place until he got mad at me for being in Amanda's live tonight. I guess he started talking shit about my kid, not my kids, but my parenting, and was questioning shit, and then wouldn't give me a box, and I got mad. I told him, all right, fine.
Yeah, that damn Cozy down here in the comments. What a hater. What a hater, Cozy. Blocking my man.
Yeah, block his ass. Every time you see him, just block the fuck out of him.
What are you gonna listen to? I'm bored.
Oh, right now we're gonna listen to Amanda K's live tonight when Bob and Mallory were in a box. People want to hear that.
Oh yeah. So hey, what's yours and Mallory's beef?
Girl, don't even fucking start that.
No, I'm being serious.
Hold on, but can we start this a little later? Because let me play this clip first, and then we can talk about it.
Do you just want to message me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, do that. Can I watch? Is it okay if I stay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Well, tell Mikey he doesn't get a new bidet. I was gonna send him one.
Sicario, do you mean to be in a box?
Oh, are we right here? Oh, period. Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's just drop.
Roberta's in a box. All right, hold on. Oh wait, we gotta go back to where Mallory. We need context. So hold on.
Again,
Mallory was in a box.
I'm explaining to
right
you.
Here. Oh wait, no, we gotta go further. Oh, yeah, we gotta go back. So we gotta go back right here.
And so it's not even children.
So right here.
I go to hell. Oh. Can't you just?
Okay, so at this point, Amanda has said she'd been said this, whatever, for a while. But she had said like, hey, if you got any grievances with me, come up in a box, whatever. Trying to solve the situation, right? Roberta was up earlier than this and was like, how do we solve this situation? Like, Roberta's genuinely trying to find a solution to this. Genuinely. And God bless you, Roberta, because I gave up on that a long fucking time ago. But I think that's very respectable. So Roberta had said that. Now Mallory, I know they're naked nails. I got man hands now. So now Mallory comes up.
You have a problem with me? Come to me. Yeah. We're all adults.
I'll do them tomorrow.
And nobody can answer me. So I'm gonna. This is just my opinion. I always forget if I got YouTube playing in the background when I open the app. It's gonna play when I get in the box. So this is.
So pay attention, because what she says here is what ties in with when Roberta came up.
What I have learned in that when you feel slighted by somebody, you have the option to let it go, or you have the option to clap back, and the clapbacks continue to go deeper and deeper and deeper. And the common phrase is, when you go low, I go to hell. And at some point, people reach a level at which it becomes, what's the next step? And that's how we got to the children, because at some point going low wasn't enough. So they had to one up it, and then another of it, and then another of it. And so it's not even like, how does this stop? It's what's going to be fucking next if the kids don't start eliciting the results they want.
Oh, hi, Jana D. Sorry. It is. It's psychological torment. It is.
Cozy, period. Like that. What's his name?
But in my experience, that's how it's gotten to where it's gotten.
Yeah, but therein lies, are you a grown-up or are you a child? Therein lies, emotional growth. I mean, and discernment.
Yeah, and that's the other problem too, is once you go low or you clap back at somebody for doing something, and it's not going to matter if you take accountability for it or not 9 times out of 10, because whenever you go into a new space or you're doing this or you're doing that, the people who like to continue the drama will follow you and make sure that the new people know who you are, and the new people.
Kind of like how you do,
becomes
Mallory?
this cycle. It's really just an ever revolving door where it becomes this space where nobody can exist because everybody's constantly throwing shit in people's face.
Yeah, right, Coco? She's talking about herself.
You don't think it's maturity piece? Well, I mean,
Mm-hmm. Like she does.
I kind of lean towards it being kind of like maturity because, I mean, have we outgrown the tit for tat? Well, I know you did. So you did this, so I'm going to do that. Well, you took my t-shirt, so I'm going to
Hot
steal
pink
your
girl,
jeans.
yeah.
Or you took my ball, so I'm going to take your bat. I mean, it's, well, you said something about my sister, so I'm going to say something about your mother. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. The maturity level. Yeah, it does, right. Peace, you're right, it does. It seems like there's other things at play besides maturity or emotional growth. It comes, this type of behavior, which I'm not a psychiatrist, don't claim to be, but it comes from a place somewhere deep inside them that is not healed.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, so they take it out.
Wait. Who said that, Cozy? Right, Virgil. And I don't remember that. Well, you told me Mikey was saying that you were either MJ or my husband, but you didn't tell me that he was talking about the other thing. Well, I mean, you might have. But I don't think I saw that. Let me go check my Instagram. Hold on. Hell. Okay, now I'm gonna get in trouble again. Oh, look, it's not even... Oh, look, it's not even red. To be fair, it's not even red. I didn't see that. Wow. Neither is Nelson's. Or a couple other people in there. Look, I've got 5 weeks, 7 weeks, 10 weeks. Poor Cartel been waiting in here for me for 10 weeks. 16 weeks, 17 weeks, 20 weeks, 24 weeks, 28 weeks. Oh, this is terrible. I think it looks like the oldest one in here I got is 28 weeks ago that I have not read. Sorry, guys. Who did? Mikey did? When? When the fuck did that happen? The other day? Seriously? And called her sister? Fuck, I didn't even know that. What the fuck? Right, Cozy? What the fuck? I'm the problem. Okay, yeah. No, okay, so I know I already told you all to block Mikey when you see him, but definitely block him if you see him, if you see his little fucking name in there or whatever, and his, No, that was me. I pressed the X on that one. But yes, if you're a mod, don't press the X. Unless you're pressing it on your own. That way I can read it. But I think what happened there was somebody was trying to, like, somebody pinned something and somebody else pinned something. But yeah, try to let me. because if you hit the X as a mod, it doesn't just take it away for you, right? Like, I think that's where a lot of people get confused. They think it just gets rid of it for them, but it actually gets rid of it for everybody, and it's important. So yeah, no, yeah, I same. I had that I made that mistake for a long time as a mod. I thought if I tapped it, it just went away for me, but it goes away for everybody. So. Oh man, I had no idea, Queen. That's
this vehicle. You see what I'm saying? The internet. So this is how they take it out on people. There's something there.
He's denying he did it.
And it's not fair, no. It's not fair to take it out on other people, but okay, rage out, and it's rage. It is flat out rage that's being displayed.
What the fuck, Leslie?
And rage like that is so profound and displayed outwardly, that's a very big trigger of depression. That's one of the signs of a deep depression. And you could be in a depression and not know it.
No, he's done.
I mean, you get, hints of it here and there, but when you're so rageful like that, I mean, that's a sign of depression. Hey, Bob.
Hey, hold on, because I can't even see my profile. Actually, what's going on here?
Real quick, Leslie says, is it okay for her to be here?
Leslie, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, I thought so, but I was sleeping for the first part of the Who knows?
The whole, and I think the reason it didn't work for you was because you can't just take accountability once, like you're saying accountability explained to you this experience ever. Sorry. I was wondering if it would be okay if I aired out a grievance currently, if that's okay with you, Amanda, in your space.
Yes.
Mallory, thank you so much. Mallory, it really bothers me, and I don't think you understand why, but I do want to explain to you. It bothers me when you...
Now, this is Roberta, Bob, in the live with Mallory. She's telling her how she feels.
Speak about certain things as a whole. Like, for example, just to give an example, like you just did with saying people taking accountability doesn't work. That is not true. I can't tell you how many times I had issues with people that when they looked at me and said, I'm sorry, it changed everything for me. It may not work for you. And I think the reason it didn't work for you was because you can't just take accountability once, wipe your hands, and think that the people who you took accountability toward are supposed to automatically forgive you. It takes time, it takes change behaviors, and it takes effort. And when people are bringing it up to you, when you start to get defensive about it, that's what creates that ongoing animosity. Because if you take...
We'll go through his live next.
Accountability and say you're sorry, you're always sorry. And that's where the disconnect is, where it's harmful to make... It really bothers me that you make blanket statements for the entirety of people for situations that pertain to yours, when there's still a little bit of inner work that you need to do to make tools that you have work a little better.
I think you're making a generalized assumption about what I was saying, because what I was saying is that a lot of times when people take accountability on all sides, like Leslie's in the comments, Leslie has had things thrown in her face over and over again. It doesn't matter how many times you say you're sorry. At some point, you have to stop feeding it, because when you go into people's lives you don't even know and you get in a box, it's instantly in the comments 500 times, this person did this person did that, this person did this. And I've been guilty of it before. And irregardless of what you think, I have put in a lot of work to change and do better. But it is 100% something I've done in the past, and 100% something that still happens, where people will follow you around and make sure that everybody knows. And then you have to go through the process again of explaining and apologizing. Trash. And at some point, what happened to me 2 years ago, I still have people come to me and say, didn't you do this? Didn't you do that? Other people have it happen to them. And that's part of the problem that people need to address as well too, is that at some point people have to stop throwing things in your face and recognizing that you are putting in the work.
Early.
Real quick, may I interrupt just so I don't lose my thought? One, can we acknowledge the fact that that was a generalized statement that you just made? Again. Two, I've made zero assumptions on the work that you've done, only what I've seen. And from what I have seen, I have watched you say in the same lives one thing while actively doing them. You will actively tell people, like, for example, you just said people need to stop bringing them up. And I agree, but us as adults, we know that we can't control other people. We can only control ourselves. So let's say that we had, you had a beef with somebody, and somebody who, I always say this, that they're always trying to stir things up in the comments. 9 times out of 10, you will never see them get a box. And if you do see them get a box, when they're stirring up the drama, they're not usually the ones to handle the aftermath. It's usually somebody else on somebody else's behalf. We as adults can only control what we do. And we learn that at a young age because we know that our reaction is the only thing that we can be held responsible for. So when somebody brings up your past, the only thing you can say is, and if you've done it, and this isn't a particular situation, this is overall, is say, I said, I'm sorry. I took my accountability and move forward. And that's all you can do. But you can't expect the same grace from others that you don't give to others, because then that's where the hypocrisy comes from. That's where people stop hearing you, because while you're telling people in one breath one thing, I watch you 10 minutes later do the exact opposite, and that is harmful. If you want a message to be received from people, the messenger needs to be actively doing what they're putting out.
Give me an example.
So you say all these things about people shouldn't bring up this and shouldn't bring up that. I've watched you in the past week stream Smash and bring up things Smash has done that she did own. She said, yeah, I did that. And you've been bringing those things up, and you've done that a number of times.
We've been talking about Smash with the pedophile, yeah. She hasn't owned
it. It wasn't just that. It wasn't just that.
I have not brought anything up past the last few months with Smashley. Aside from the fact that she has never apologized for sitting on lives and telling people that my essay wasn't real.
Mallory, I have seen you
never taken accountability for the things that she has done to people. She has hurt a lot of people, and we are allowed to feel that.
You have too. You have too, and they're allowed to feel that way as well.
I have. I've apologized to people. I've made amends. I've talked to them behind the scenes.
Number one, I don't know why you're raising your voice at me. I'm having a simple conversation with you and letting you know how I've been feeling, but what I've been seeing, especially with the message that I'm trying to push for people to receive for the betterment of what is occurring.
I'm not raising my voice at you. I'm explaining to you that I have taken the time to have conversations with people, and you are making accusations.
I am not making accusations. I'm letting you know my perception.
Never.
Of what I perceived of things that I've seen.
Yeah,
that is what.
Hey, so she just said that she takes accountability and she apologizes on the back end. But Mallory, where's my apology for accusing me of scamming and being a grifter? Where's my apology on that one? You haven't apologized to me, and I'm pretty sure you and the whole mods over there accused me of it. So you say you take accountability, but where's my apology? Also, and I will also say this because she mentioned this, that Smash hurts people. I've been over here for what, a month, and I haven't been hurt by anybody in the comments. Let alone, I know a lot of people probably don't like me, but at the end of the day, we all get along. And yeah, exactly. Like, none of you guys have all been so nice and so kind. So again, I have had no issues over here. So
Lacey said not yet.
Not yet. Right. I'm just saying, like, even all the other people are like, where's my apology? Yeah, you talk about taking accountability, but then you owe how many people an apology and have never reached out, nor have you said that to anybody.
Yeah, I'll pay $10 for anybody that can send me a screenshot of Mallory apologizing to them. I don't care who you are. $10 goes to you.
Right. And Lacey, it's okay. I'm a smart aleck, so I take everything as a joke anyway. It's okay. I giggle more than anything else. Yeah, I just wanted to come up here real quick because she was talking about I took accountability. And I was like, you really haven't? But okay.
$10 to anybody that can, send it to me. Send me, context at least. Whatnot. Maybe not all the context, but that it's a real message and not her just being like, I'm sorry. It's got to be like a decent sized apology. $10. I'll give it to you. Just send me your Cash App with a screenshot.
Yeah, that's exactly like it has to be sincere though too. Like you can't just do a generic.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Leslie, send it to me. Screenshot it. Send it to me. I'll send you a Cash App.
I'm getting down now. I just wanted to say hi and love your face and thank you. Bye.
Enter comment. Can you resend it, please? And just in case it was filtered, just let me know when you resend it. Just be like, hey, I resent it, just in case. And if a mod sees her comment, can you please pin it? Oh, it was in a live. Oh, okay. Well, I can't help you there. I mean, like, you give me, or the screen recording, whatever. If you want to, I'll send it to you. Mal just did it last week in Rutina. Is Holly Mae bringing up something you did in Petty's? Yeah, right. Exactly. Thank you for who pinned that. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Siley. Yeah, no, it's always about me. And I believe I might have missed it just now, but I think she says that she hasn't said anything on me in like the last 3 months except for that. I say her essay isn't a thing, or however she fucking words it. Yet, I never said that. Show me the clip, bitch. Yeah, she talks on me every fucking night. She stays talking on me. That's what she does.
Listen, when your disrespect is loud and in public, your apology should be loud and in public. There are people who she has talked about things that happened in their real life. Traumatic incidents. I'm just going to bring up Andy because she's talked about it. But Andy brought that story to the internet in a vulnerable moment to explain what happened, and it's been used against her ever since. That's a traumatic, life-changing incident, but it's thrown in her face like this accident makes her a bad person, and it's gross.
Yep.
Don't sit up there and say, I don't do that. I haven't talked about anything regarding Smash. That's bullshit, and we all know it. Just right there, take the information in that Roberta's giving you, reflect on it, and see what you could do to change. Just listen sometimes.
Try.
After this live, there was a whole goddamn seminar on ADHD and why her brain's different than everybody else's, apparently, because she's the only one with ADHD.
Right, yeah.
She did a whole section on tone. How many times has she told me that my tone is condescending?
Mm-hmm.
Just because ADHD isn't in my screen name doesn't mean I don't have it. Don't, you do the same thing that you're accusing everybody else of doing.
I was diagnosed with ADHD at like the age of 5.
Yeah.
Yep. But nobody else's brain is allowed to be different. Just hers. Got it. Hey, B.
Hi, Smash. Hi, Virgo. What I was wanted to say is, I don't know when and where it got lost. When people bring something to your attention, like Roberta did, she said, Mal, this is how I feel and this is what I've seen. Like, when did people stop saying, like, I'm sorry you feel that way. I appreciate your opinion and maybe I could do this or that better. People are so defensive that they can't take in what somebody else is like, giving them their opinion or how they feel about a situation. Like, when did that stop? Like, people are so defensive all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There is no room for growth if you're constantly defensive. Period.
Listen, and Roberta came to me a few weeks ago and said, hey, this is how I feel. Can you at least apologize for it? And did I? I did. And I genuinely mean it. There's been several times that I have apologized to people for lashing out or being... I can show you the fucking DMs that I have with Monster. I was in DMs with Monster apologizing to her for sending her fucking kid's photo, and she is still... She would just like cannot let it go. I guess now she's going legal, whatever. Or not her, but her daughter, right? I can always own when I fuck up. Just like the day I outed when there was group chats, right? I fucked up. I did messy shit. Did innocent people get hurt in the process? Yes. Yes, they did. I own that. I don't know what people want from me. Like, I don't know. I can't take it back. I can't make it better. Whatever, though.
In this situation, it doesn't matter what you do. Even if you had sent that guy information and said, okay, yeah, I did. I apologize. Just like you did with the CIA chat. Yes, I did it. Wasn't the right decision, but here's why I did it. It still isn't good enough. It's still being talked about. So that's when you stop apologizing, because it's not genuine anymore. You're just doing it to appease whoever.
Yeah, I'm not
You've already said why you did it, apologized, said it wasn't the best decision, you just said it again. But it's unnecessary. And it's like you said earlier, you're not going to please people who already don't care for you.
Right. I will
So
never
why
be friends
try?
with these people. I don't care to be friends with these people. I don't want them in my chat. I don't want to be in their chat, etc., etc., etc. I have nothing to prove. I have had no people, none of my actual people, my people who love me, who I love, who are in this chat every night, or even regularly, none of them have been like, hey, is this true, Smash? Are you sending P3DO's information? None of them. Not a fucking one. My people know that they can come to me and ask me.
I asked you.
Okay, fuck, bro.
I mean,
You did. No,
right.
you're right. You did. You did.
You know, I did. I said, did you do this?
Right.
You know, I knew what the answer was, but I'm going to ask you. You know what I mean?
What I had done was put out all the messages that I have with him that I can get, right?
Sure.
Showed where I was confused. I've put out the day that I blocked him. Like, I don't know what else I can do.
Right.
Now I've requested my Snapchat history, whatever, the chats, right? I'll put that out as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's what you can do. It's just the giving criticism to everyone all the time, but then not being able to take it back, that really just makes my ass itch. And I'm dropping on that. And it's clean too, promise.
Period. Thank you, radio. Yep. Okay, let's finish this. Are you done?
I
I'm
better
sorry.
drop down because I don't know if itchy ass is contagious.
You got
No. Accusations would be me accusing you of doing harmful things outside of the situations in which I just highlighted for you. I'm not accusing you of doing other things. I'm just telling you how I perceive your lives and how they make me feel as an outsider who has never had any interaction with you prior to the day I tried to get a box in your life, when you refused to acknowledge what Megan did, but then started to deflect the conversation onto everybody else because Megan was your friend. And in my opinion, you shouldn't have spoken on it at all if you weren't going to actually speak about the harmful topic at hand and veer off to somebody else, because that was harmful.
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
Is the wind too loud?
No. Yes. I think you're pushing through it. I hear a little blah, 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 but that's it.
Okay. I don't think you and I have ever had a conversation, but I just wanted to jump up here real quick
Right,
because I'm
Annabelle.
nosy.
Yeah.
That's why I came in Amanda K's, because
I'm so bored right now. But anyway, thank you for letting me come up, Amanda Kay.
I know, now my ass is itching.
That's
What
why
the
we're
hell?
here.
But is it Roberta Roberta? I don't think Mallory is
Thank you,
yelling.
Doc Mom.
I don't think she's yelling. She just gets very passionate, and Mallory's been raked over the coals on this app. Really, not by you. I don't even know y'all's situation. None of my business. But I know I read in the comments that Amanda's opened it up for grievances and stuff. And God knows if people see me over here, they're gonna come running because y'all know a lot of people want to cuss me out over here. But Mallory is not yelling. She does get a little passionate, and let's just try to, not just you, because I don't think you and I have any problems. You might be like one of the few.
Zo, hey
But,
Zo.
Yeah, I don't know you like that.
I got it, Leslie.
But yeah, Mallory's not yelling. Amanda Kay, how are you?
I'm
Okay,
here.
respectfully,
I'm
I'm
all
gonna
right.
skip through a little bit of
That's
this.
the only thing we can do. I want to tell you.
This is loud.
Down here. That's really the reason.
I'm gonna skip through some of this. 'Cause no offense,
They
Leslie,
kind of
but
feel so that like maybe things could change for you. Maybe things could move into a different direction for you. I'm
well,
not
you
coming
know,
up here and attacking
just
her.
fighting
You
for
are
my
my
life, per usual. How are you?
And your little person in the comments. When I person in the comments.
Ashley, I gave you my last pack.
But her voice started to get high up there, and when
Girl, she was
I
yelling.
start matching.
She was yelling.
Leslie, I hate my voice too.
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry.
they were just,
I think we all do.
just talking between themselves because I've opened up boxes for, for grievances. If anybody,
Oh, for fuck's sakes, let me
Yes,
drop
sir.
for the call. Let me just go about my merry way.
if anybody has one with me or whatever.
You do kind of sound like Paula Deen. You do. I
And
like Paula
also-
Deen. though.
Be disrespectful down in the comments because Leslie was up.
Yeah, I
I
saw
warned
that.
her once.
Well, the problem is when you start to
Let's
do
be
this live,
respectful.
you like you've done Roberta. Now everybody's coming at me in the comments.
Probably
That doesn't
Jen.
work for me. So
I don't agree
I
with
do
that.
get
And
a
I
little
don't agree with that.
passionate.
Again,
You don't agree with
totally
that?
control me. With people coming for you, no.
You don't agree with that. There's definitely been people in the comments making rude comments.
Don't worry about the comments.
No,
Mel.
but
what I'm saying-
Mallory, what I'm saying, Mallory, is I don't agree with people coming at you in the comments. Not that I don't agree with, you're very defensive.
I'm
Please
not
stop.
very defensive, but I'm trying to say that this is part of the problem. People can't have conversations without people being in the comments attacking a certain person.
And I'm sorry you're being attacked, guys. There's no reason to attack her right now because that does nothing. That does the exact opposite of what the whole.
I'm
the whole
done.
point
This is fucking ridiculous because literally you just sat here and accused me of shit that I literally don't
please
do.
don't do that. I was
No,
so kind to
Roberta,
you.
Roberta,
Okay, then I'll just go
Roberta,
back and talk to
let
you.
me
No,
talk for a second.
This is crazy.
She
Why
didn't
are you
accuse you of
acting this way?
anything. She didn't accuse you of anything, Mallory.
But she did because she sits
I
here and
told
says
you
that I'm a
maybe
hypocrite and I do this stuff. But the problem is, it's literally like you're sitting here. The one person that I have a problem with is Smashley. Because yes, she has sat here and she has told people that their traumas don't exist.
Okay.
I will fucking talk about that shit because a lot of people are hurt by her. A lot of
When
people.
By a lot of people, she means Aries.
Yeah.
But when does it stop serving your piece to put yourself in situations where you're watching these lives that nobody even mentioned your name,
Yeah, she's.
and then you bring up certain situations in the middle of a hellfire war and expect people who have been hurt by you not to feel some type of way about it? That is what I'm saying to you. Nobody is accusing you of anything. I am a free walking human being to have a perception of somebody's lives that they put publicly on the internet for people to watch, an audience, so to speak. I am allowed, when I watch a reality show, to like Tim and not like Jim. Okay?
Oh, well. Shit. Hold on.
I'm allowed to do that. And my thing is, I came up here because I have spoken about you before, because you did rub me the wrong way when you let certain individuals in your box and not me that night. And it did bother me.
I didn't know
I
who
have
you
spoken
were.
about you.
I didn't know who you were.
You had just had a conversation with Nikki about me 2 weeks or 3 weeks prior to that. In your life.
Did I?
You did, yes.
About what?
Nikki told you Bob's good people.
Oh, Kimberly.
Bob
Okay, but your name is Roberta. I wouldn't have thought about that.
Fair enough. I'll give you that. That's fair enough.
But I'm supposed to know who Stop the BS's son is when she says my son. Okay.
I didn't know who you were. I didn't know if you were coming up to just start trouble or not.
It wasn't to start trouble. Listen, when I tell somebody something, it's not a place. It's not me being vindictive. It's not me being harmful. Girl, I don't know you like that to have any beef with you that I'm trying to be out here and accusing you of things or making you upset. That's not my goal here.
What kind of cereal you got? You know what I got? I got a big old bag of the Cookie Crisp. Y'all ever had Cookie Crisp? That's my favorite cereal. And I don't even like cookies. But if you have those, eat them. But pasta's really good too. Oh, man, we should...
The goal is to kind of
I'll rewind it.
Girl, I don't know you like that.
Sally?
When I tell somebody something, it's not a place. It's not me being vindictive. It's not me being harmful. Girl, I don't know you like that to have any beef with you that I'm trying to be out here and accusing you of things or making you upset. That's not my goal here. My goal is to kind of speak for people who are feeling some types of way about you and maybe try to make it from a kinder perspective. Someone who isn't coming from the passion of the feelings that they feel just like you and try to be the reasonable individual to be like, hey, this is kind of why people are getting upset. So maybe you could look at it and be like,
I have a visual bite.
I may do that. You know what? You gave me an
Quit making me talk. Quit.
Maybe try to make it from a kinder perspective. Someone who isn't coming from the passion of the feelings that they feel just like you and try to be the reasonable individual to be like, hey, this is kind of why people are getting upset. So maybe you could look at it and be like, you know what? I may do that. You know what? You gave me an example. I did do that in that live. You're right.
I think the problem is, though, is you came up here from the beginning and you took what I said out of context, though, too. It wasn't a generalized statement. It was literally seeing a lot of people on this app. It's not just me. There are a lot of people, and I have acknowledged on my own lives that I have to do better, and I'm working on it. I acknowledge all of the time that I am not perfect.
Take people's word with intention. So when somebody says something, I take it that they said the words that they said intentionally, and that's how I should perceive them. And in the comments, you very much so did say the problem with taking accountability doesn't work because people always bring it up pretty verbatim to what you stated, and that you didn't generalize to yourself. You said it as a blanket statement. When you make those blanket statements, I take it.
It was two comments. It wasn't just one. It was two comments, and I followed it up by saying, because then it becomes a situation where some people get chased around, and every time somebody can, they try to throw it in their face. So if somebody new enters the picture, all of a sudden it's, hey, here's this 2 years worth of drama, and I have to hear about 2 years ago what I did as a mistake. And that's the point, is a lot of times people don't want the resolution because they want to keep the drama going. I'm not saying everybody.
The chat needs to chill out, okay? If we're gonna do this, the chat needs to chill out.
This is why I don't like doing
Look
this
at my
online,
skin.
because
Don't look at the
literally,
chat. I don't look at the chat. Do you know what
it doesn't matter if you do or not. I'm me.
Okay, but I'm just saying, for this conversation, for the betterment of the situation, and for your own feelings, because I have to do it for mine, I just stare off into the yonder, and I don't pay attention.
That's you. That's not everyone.
Okay, that's fine, Mallory. I came up
Right,
here to tell
Cooter.
you that when you compare situations to only yours and
Trying
other
to
people have
lure
different feelings
MJ
of those
over here.
situations because their perspective was different, it's why things haven't changed. Because when
Very
something
defensive.
happens, you go, well, I can talk about that because remember when they did this to me and this to me, and other people have a different perception of how those things went down. So for them, they're going, wait, she really did it. Like, it's still the same.
No,
I'm just letting
It's
you
not
know.
upside down
And
though.
if you don't like that, then I apologize.
Don't start.
I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable. I'm the type of person where I would want somebody to come to me and I would want to self-reflect and be like, you know what, maybe I do that. Because there have been times people said some hateful shit about me, and I actually have taken it in and go, you know what, you're right, I did that. I should probably stop doing that. And I can only speak for myself. But that was my issue with you.
Mhm.
And if you
Yep,
don't
Courtney.
understand why, then I can't make you understand why. I did try to do it in the kindest way possible. I think you're very busy trying to. It feels like you're very dedicated to not understanding me.
It feels
And
like
that's
you're making
unfortunate.
assumptions.
I'm telling you how I feel.
No, you are. You're making assumptions that I'm not listening to you, number one, but you're also making assumptions.
Assumptions that I'm making.
You're not
But
listening.
I'm really just telling you how I
No,
feel.
you literally
I
just
said
told me that
about
I'm not
that.
taking it
Stop
into
telling me
account. You
what
just
I'm
made the accusation that I'm not taking it into account.
That is your behaviors. Everything I'm saying, you're coming back at me with. Every time I say something, you're very defensive. Your tone.
I'm having a
literally
conversation.
what I'm
Okay,
you.
well, I can't have a conversation then because evidently I'm just a piece of fucking shit. Thank you.
No,
Nobody
she's
said
not
that.
saying
Nobody
you're-
said
oh my
that.
God.
Nobody
Mallory,
said that at all.
She was not saying you're a piece of shit.
I'm so sorry. I
And
literally
she
was
dropped.
hoping that she would see
Talk
things
about
from
this.
my angle and maybe understand a little better. But
I don't understand why she was getting so defensive at every question that was being asked or everything that you were saying. Hey, Ollie Mae, how are you, girl?
Hi, can I derail real quick? I'm so sorry. Also,
Shocker,
I watched my
right,
son on
Virgo?
today.
Crazy.
So I went on to Sunshine's account, okay, and Spread Loves, and I recorded the videos. They're coming back, no violations. But
Yeah, it
You can
hurts.
also report, and you should report the profile
I
in
bet.
itself. Report it one for sharing information, and then report it again for cyberbullying.
All
It
on
gives
here
you that.
hurts.
You have to hit
Fuck yeah.
other. If everybody does that and enough reports get in, hopefully, if the bitch don't want to take down the kids on either profiles, all the profiles, then their accounts can they can.
I'm just realizing all my ink. I haven't had it redone here, but I didn't realize all my ink, but it was all done here, and that shit hurts too.
Start all over.
Okay.
If anybody wants to do that, just saying. But first, go to the video information. Actually, yeah, I went to all the videos. I mean, I went all the way down to where
Hey,
like
Doodlebug.
2025, 24, and reported all the misinformation or the sharing informations and reported it for that. And then I went back and reported the profile in itself.
I do too, just
for
me.
sharing information.
Well, thanks so much for telling us that.
Yeah, thank you, Holly Mae.
I have a.
Speaking of painting toenails, have you guys seen? Did you guys know Crocs makes sandals? I just got mine the other day. Oh no, not a sticker. What do I need? Did y'all know Crocs make sandals? Oh, oops, hold on. That shit had me cackling the other day. Hold on. Oh, right here. I got these ones. This is why somebody said that they need to paint their toenails. And I just ordered these. Or I just got these. I don't know about the white ones, but I just got the black ones. They're super cute. Nobody asked you, Iowa. Fuck.
About 80% of the chat is like, duh.
I didn't know that. I thought they just made the ugly, like the uglies. You know what I mean?
No, and you know the good thing about them? Let's say so I have some as well. If you put
I
them
mean,
on,
my
and let's say
slippers are Croc slippers. Like, I didn't even know they made slippers until I saw them.
wait, so let's say you put those on and they're a little loose. You can use your hairdryer and hold it against the straps, and they shrink a little.
Oh, that's good to know because my feet it's a little loose on the.
Yeah. So if you have them on or whatever, just heat them up a little. They shrink. Just be careful not to heat them up too much. And I'm not responsible. If they shrink too small, that's on you.
Seriously, Leslie? I didn't know that. I thought this was like, I was like, even Malibu was like, yeah, I knew that.
Goodbye.
You can do that on regular. What? I needed a good pair of boat shoes this year. You know what I mean? This summer. Like ones that you can if they fall in the water, like boat sandals, you know, that don't soak in water. Because they're waterproof. They're rubber, or I don't know, made out of people's expired tires, but some shit. But hopefully they float. I would imagine they do. Yep. On the 17th. Right? I have some Hey Dudes. I have some bright pink. My husband got me bright, like not even this bright, like bright ass pink Hey Dudes. Yeah, let's see if my plug's got it uploaded. Plug. Oh. People coming in clutch with the receipts. Thank you. I'm saving those. Saving those. I can't read them right this second. Saving those. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually save them, and I'm going to send them to Malibu. That's what I'm going to do. Malibu, are you awake? These might be doubles. Okay. Can I send them to Malibu? Oh, look at Breezy. 12626 sending photos of me, my infant child, and my husband, my sister-in-law. Does anyone remember when everybody was in Mikey's with Shannon and Smash? Thank you, Iowa. Thank you, sweetheart. Ooh. Yeah. 12620. I wonder if that's why maybe Snark hasn't posted any screen recordings. Breezy! Remember how last night I was like, oh, here's my phone number. Oops, finger slipped. Woohoo, Breezy says. Do you have a screenshot of all the people that are in that chat? It would be a shame if Smash's girls were posted. Breezy. Do you have a screenshot of who was all in there? Oh, that's just Breezy. Oh, Snark wasn't in that chat. Oh, okay, but Snark wasn't in that chat. Alright, my bad. Okay, Snark wasn't in this chat. Snark wasn't in this chat. I'll make that clear. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, period. But I do want to see if Snark, you said you would, post. This is Snark's Breezy? Is this Snark's Breezy? I think it is, but those are private DMs between Spread and Breezy. Yes, this is Snark's Breezy. But Snark, again, my offer stands. You said you would post a screen recording of your chat, right? Should you post that and I'm able to read it, I will absolutely apologize. But I will say I think I got some screenshots from this chat before that had my information in it. That I just assumed was the same chat that you had that you were in Snark with Breezy and Spread Love. To be fair, that's an easy mistake to make. To be fair. But I will absolutely apologize should any of my information not be in there. Okay, hold on. I gotta ask. Hold on, I'm coming back for this. Because I gotta ask. I don't know. I don't know. I think I already got 6. No. Hold on. No, not you. Does somebody got Mal's live from tonight? Is she off? Yeah, this is Snark's Breezy. Which, to be fair, the screenshots of when Snark was in a group chat with Breezy, Spread Love, and I'm not sure if, I don't know if Bougie was in there maybe. The profiles look the same. I don't know what different, thank you, Mirror. Ranger bought it for me, allegedly. It does look kind of similar, so I just knew that I had seen Breezy in there in some kind of group chat showing all my fucking information. And I assumed that it was the same chat. Yeah, my other wife bought it for my main wife. Cozy, I love you so much. Okay, so, okay. Okay. Okay, so hold on. We're looking for Mallory's. Let's see if, I don't know, my one plug, she might be sleeping right now. 6:14. No, I haven't uploaded anything since yesterday. Man, we're just a bunch of sister wives in here, huh? Okay. Okay, we're waiting on Mallory. Oh, in the meantime, let's go listen to, we're waiting for it to upload. In the meantime, let's go listen to Mikey's from last night. 6:14. If it's even 6:13. What time is it? So it would have been 6:13, right? Is this? God, I'd rather eat a bag of dicks than have to do this.
But you sit with racists.
They said beginning of June. Your mom
Like
does,
these people
though.
that she's with now actually like are the ones that like they did the lives, hauling it and like making airplanes. And such.
Was
Like,
not from last night.
I will pay for you, Start. Hit me up in the DM. I'll pay for you and your family to move to
She said 6'3" or 6'4". Who did? Who said that?
where the fuck are you gonna go move to? You can go to Lebanon. You can go to Lebanon now, since you're defending. I'll pay for you and your family to go move over there and defend.
Queen did.
Makes no sense.
What are you talking about? I'm confused.
And Scammy Claus is friends with T. Scammy's friends with T. After knowing of what her husband did. After. I think she knew about Texas too.
Listen, I'm a snail. Just let me catch up. Hi, Lacey.
And I believe that they're all friends with Stop the BS because they were friends with T.
No, I want a screen recording. Oh, whose information was that? Breezy? Is that it? Is that all that was in there? Yeah, I'm watching it. Oh, wait, hold on. I was talking to somebody in the chat, and then I forgot. We're looking for the live that Bree was doxed in. Oh, my bad. They said it was 6'3" or 6'4". Okay. Well, I don't want to play it if she was doxed. I was looking for where he said my husband was doing what Florida Man said my husband was doing to my kids. Oh God, I know, Ash. Here, let's pin that. Let's see if anybody's got it. See if anybody can remember. Check messages. Where, Jen? Okay, last night. Here, okay. It was here. Oh, it was here in the comments last night. On what? Pro bono? Because I can pull those. I can go look. Are you trying to come up, B?
Yes, I see people asking when it was that Mikey doxed Bree. I really don't want people like searching for that. I know that
Yeah.
Bree is taking it a different route. So if like we can, if you don't know Bree's information, like if we cannot go look for it, I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know Bree's
I
real
agree.
name and I'm not going to go search for it. So if you know the date or whatever the page, just let's not spread that information. Kindly, I'm asking.
No, you're right.
Thank you.
You're right. Thank you, B. I didn't even think about. Sorry. Okay, well, we got Miles live. Let me go through my comments real quick. See if I can fucking find that shit again. It'll be a fucking miracle. Thank you, B. We're gonna report it. Yeah. Live recordings. Oh wait, no. This was today. That's not him. This one, okay. And that's what's being said. How do I? Yo, it'd be a fucking miracle if I find this shit again. Hold on. Post gift service. Oh, this is stressing me out. I know, right? Stuck in my head too. Loud as fuck, just so I can't concentrate. Service? Nope. Oh wait, I think I found. Oh, analytics. I think it's in analytics. Oh, somebody's saving me. Oh yeah. Okay, pick the specific live you want. Okay, hold on. Live streams. fuck. I don't know which one. I guess we're just gonna. Was it the later one? Did I go live twice last night? Oh no. This is from today. 22, 23 is 12, 13, 14. 2 hours, 3 hours. Why is there... It's gotta be this one. It's gotta be this one. Okay, most watched comments. And we're looking for pro bono. Can I search? Followers. I don't know if he follows me. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm not gonna be looking at comments for a second. Yeah, I can't look it up by time though. Like, it's weird. It shows each person, right? And then each of their comments under. So it's like Lip Glossy is who I'm looking at right now. Lip Glossy, right? And then it shows all of her comments. And then the next one is Flea. And then it shows all of their comments. So there's no like timestamps or anything. It doesn't show you in order. It doesn't show you like you see here. It's weird. So I just got to go through and go find, I'm assuming pro bono. I would look up right then and there, Ranger. Oh, Lord. No, it hasn't get him fucking blocked. Doesn't help that there's 9,000 fucking people in here. Damn, I miss a lot of fucking comments. Yeah, I think it'll still show because that Lone Ranger, is in here, and they got blocked and muted. So it's fucking necessary. Oh wait, we're getting close because I see people tagging him. Right there. Oh no, he said, here. Here's his comment. Says he's rapping at the moment. Well, I think because tonight he was talking about the whole the N-word incident, right? So I wonder. He said because he couldn't say the other word. Oh no, because he was talking about the H word, right? Like with the mustache. Like right now he is. Man, all my hard work.
The Germany region, not present. That's who he rocks with. Like what? Or is that up for debate? Or are you debating that? You say that's not true. Come box up. Let's debate that if that's what organization you would be part of. Let's see if I'm wrong.
Mikey, did you dox
I'm definitely
Bree
saying that's the
and call her
organization that you
sister?
would most likely represent. Mikey, did you dox Bree and call her sister? No, that's fucking nonsense. Was I live? Can you play the recording?
Well, I'm trying to ask you to see.
Send me the info and I'll like.
No, I don't have a clip right now. I'm just asking you.
Okay, when you get the info, send it to me. I'll let me confirm.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess it could be taken either way because I remember him talking about Hitler last night, and he was saying H because he couldn't say the rest of it, and he was talking shit tonight, saying that we're all racist over here because he's sure that my husband says that word on a regular, and how dare I do some stuff like that, and what kind of a influence am I on my children? So Mike, you can just get fucked. In fact, I think I'm just gonna walk you. And I don't do this often, okay? You made the list by me specifically. Yeah, he does rage bait. And then he tried to call me in later. No, I was watching the fights. Spinach and peach salad with Berkoukes? 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 Berkoukes. Berkoukes? I kind of like that word. Anyways, oh yeah. All right, we got Mal's from tonight. What time is it? Now's a good time to go pee and get a drink. So I'm gonna pause this. I'll be right back. Sorry, had to find a fucking charger for my kid's tablet. And my husband likes to take all the chargers and then pretend like he doesn't. Cozy. Could have left one for the rest of us. Anyways. Oop, not the bra strap showing. Oh, hell. Going to hell. Y'all are lucky I'm even wearing a bra. Wow. That's good. I love that, Jenred. Yeah, and then they wanted to make everything, like, for so long I had an iPhone and my husband couldn't take my fucking phone charger, and then the newer iPhones, I don't know what I have, but now they got the C charger or whatever, and now he's got the same one, and now he steals all the fucking chargers. I think it should be like that everywhere. Genuinely. I feel like past 16, you can absolutely, like, properly educate your children on, if you even do, right? Like, people should be, but I don't think people do, but. All right.
I'm okay, I can't complain. Even if I could, what good would it do? Hi, everybody.
Oh, hail Jesus is
I think
here.
that, hey, Brianna, how are you? I think that one of the things I wanted to come on here and say is that if people are going to start doing these lives where you can address people and the problems that
Farrell,
you have.
tell me about it. I have to, if I'm not wearing like a heavy shirt, like a thick shirt, I have mine twice each. They're crosses. Talk about people being like, what the fuck's going on down there?
You need to make sure that they're going to be
I know,
consenting,
just
number
me.
one, to having that conversation in front of everybody. But
what the
number
people
two,
want.
that you aren't coming at them and making accusations when you misunderstood what the person was saying from the beginning. Because in all honesty, like,
Well, I find it interesting. Well, I can't even really say that. I'm interested, rather, in what she had to say about what happened earlier. Because this is tonight, right? This is shortly after she cried and left. Do it, Farrell. I love it.
here to start shit, but what happened in Amanda's wasn't okay. And it wasn't okay because, number one, I was not asked if I was willing to have the conversation. Asking Amanda if you can have the conversation, but not asking me, was very insulting. And I felt like that needed to be said, because in the future, I think that people's boundaries need to be respected a little bit more in terms of that.
Probably
okay.
just me.
I just kind of wanted to address a few things because I did want to clarify. So what I was being accused of saying was not what was being said. And if it didn't come out clearly, then I apologize to Bob.
Oh, I knew Farrell wasn't going to make it. I knew you weren't going to.
Back in conversation with you so I can screenshot it and put it in my back pocket for later. And now I'm mad about it. Wah! Alright.
Yep. Indeed.
I have blocked Bob and asked her to please not come into my spaces because I didn't.
You blocked Bob?
I didn't appreciate the way that she handled the situation, or that she asked Amanda for the conversation, but she, yeah, and that's my thing. I didn't appreciate that, she asked, hey, can I have a conversation? And then it instantly turned to me, because if she'd have asked me, I would have asked her to respect that I would have preferred to have had that conversation behind the scenes because of what ended up happening in the comments. But also, you guys know that there are people who just wait for shit like that to clip and try to make me look like the bad person in it.
No, Bob wasn't rude at all. At all. Like, even when she was like, maybe you don't particularly need to be loud or raise your voice, I think she said. She wasn't.
What's going on right now? Like, everything that she's saying that she's kind of semi-accusing Bob of, that's exactly what she does.
Indeed. And we've only made it 30 seconds in because I skipped 4 minutes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how does she not look at this conversation and be like, yo, that's what I do?
Because she's arrogant. She don't, yeah.
It's the bringing up the disrespecting of the boundaries for me. Whose boundaries have you ever respected, Mallory?
Period. I'm gonna need a
Respect isn't just given, it's earned. If you want your boundaries respected, could you please at least make an attempt to respect other people's boundaries? Because you don't. That wasn't me, that was Patricia.
Not Patricia. Not Smash's pineapple. Who did that? I didn't think it was my shirt with an upside down pineapple edited. Yeah, right, Cozy. I don't know if I ever remember that, but I don't remember much, to be fair. So.
The other day, like, congratulations to the people who
Hey,
kind of wouldn't leave me
Venti.
alone because you've turned me into a monster at this point. I'm not ended up happening in the comments, but also you guys know that there are people who just wait for shit like that to clip and try to make me look like the bad person in it. I did say the other day, like, congratulations to the people who kind of wouldn't leave me alone because you've turned me into a monster at this point. I'm not going to apologize for being upset that somebody took what I was saying wrong
Not
and
the
made
devil here.
accusations to me in front of a bunch of people.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that for the first time ever that I remember, the devil being here? It's always Jesus. It's always Jesus, but the devil is here. Devil, can we get some VIP tickets? We had some, but they said they were expired. Can we get new ones? And we need like a lot. I don't think anybody's ever made an account for. You got the devil and Jesus up here, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And a bus, and we get a party bus. Period. I'm
Listen, devil, she's not speaking for me. I'm trying my best to get into heaven. I'm trying to get baptized for heaven's sakes.
No, I lost my heaven spot a long time ago.
I bought a big Bible.
Probably in my
that should get
20s,
me in
actually.
somewhat. See, my dog said yes, I do get into heaven, so there you go.
Period, Trigger. Can we get a coach bus instead of a school bus? Is that possible? Oh, hell. Okay, listen, we're never going to get through this. I got to stop looking at the comments.
Because what was meant was, and what I was trying to say in the comments was when people take accountability for the things that they've done and they've messed up.
Yeah, at this point, we need a
there
few,
are still
for sure.
people, and I say people because I'm not going to individually name everybody, but there are people who will not allow that person to live it down. They follow them
Virgo
from
says she needs a
live to
poll.
live to live
Period.
to live, and anytime you try to make new friends, anytime
Bet you Virgo could show
have
us a couple
friends, they're in
things.
their inboxes, they're in the lives, they're trying to dig up everything in your past so that you don't have anybody. That was
I got distracted with the poll and Virgo, okay? Virgo, I have a visual mind. You can't do shit like that. All right, shh.
Because I'm not going to individually name everybody, but there are people who will not allow that person to live it down. They follow them from live to live to live to live, and anytime you try to make new friends, anytime you have friends, they're in their inboxes, they're in the lives, they're trying to dig up everything in your past so that you don't have anybody. That would
Wasn't be too fair.
What I found really interesting, Mallory, is the 6 months plus that you spent on Petty. Every day, all day, 24/7.
And then
For a good
waited
6
like
to
a
8 months.
year to just do it all over again. Don't forget that part, Pharaoh.
Because Florida Man had to do a wraparound, and then Mallory was like, "Oh hell yeah, we're back on my favorite topic. I got all this shit. Let me join in."
Yep.
Like a dummy.
You might as well just stay up here, girl.
the meaning of the
Florida Man's not my friend. I don't sit with him. He just apologized to me, and I'm just over there sucking his butt, and everybody thinks we're friends.
That's Mallory. Sorry.
Oh, and I also, hold on, one more thing. I also heard today that you said that you never spoke on Petty's child's essay. You brought up the fact that he done other stuff to his child. You wanted the forensic files from Bougie. Did you forget?
And don't forget this too. She said she said Florida Man gave her the most thought out and most sincere apology she's ever gotten from anybody. What the hell? What?
If you're wondering what that noise was, that was Mallory sucking Florida's butthole.
Is the devil still here? Oh, they're right in the chat. Okay, good.
Saying how somebody has made you feel. I have absolutely talked about a couple things where
Right.
Smash has made me feel or made me look a type of way. The things that I have addressed in the last week, though, have been Smashly saying that she's never doxed anybody. I said she doxed Rissa. I didn't pull up the proof of it or anything like that.
Smash. I swear to God. I swear to God.
She ain't gonna listen anyways. We're all on the same page.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She doesn't listen to us, though.
Shut up for a second. I fucking can't with her. She's just one of those ones that...
Devil.
I'm actually going to crash out, Ash. I'm literally going to crash out. Yes, Devil, that's exactly the chocolate donut with Mallory's tongue. That's perfect. And now we're best friends.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're not gonna make it.
Friends with
That's
the
okay,
devil.
Though. This is 2 hours long. Like, I got
Let
shit.
me just get down, because I'm just going to keep
maybe.
it
Actually,
up.
maybe you should just get down. We listen. Oh, who's Polly Pocket? Are you trying to come up, Polly Pocket? I don't think so. I don't recognize you. Let me know in the chat.
Number two, I have addressed that Smash absolutely fucking played clips to make it look like I laughed on a child's essay, and I expressed I hoped people would...
Oh, God.
Farrell, you did not have to give us that image.
Oh,
Good
never mind.
lord.
I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought it was somebody else.
That's all I came up to say. Thank you.
Jenny.
Love you, Smash.
And comments in my live. Yeah, we listen and we do it.
Understand that's not me. To me, that is not dragging somebody. That is, number one, stating a fact of which she's clearly still not taking accountability for.
And won't.
And number two, expressing how I would hope that people are starting to see that that is not who I actually am. And to the people who were in the comments attacking, and yes, it was attacking, you know you were being disrespectful. Most of you were blocked from here. There's a reason you're blocked from here. It's because you have a
this
very
is
narrow,
after
small
Amanda's.
mind, and you can't actually accept that human beings are complex. The other thing that I want to address is I'm going to need for people to start considering that communication styles vary across the board. I am so fucking sick and tired of hearing people tell me how I am because of how I communicate with people. If you don't know what it's like to have ADHD and you're getting overwhelmed because you weren't even given a chance or an opportunity to say if you wanted to have that conversation in public or private, you don't get to judge somebody when they're trying to literally think and process and talk at the same time so that you can understand where they were coming from. Because it absolutely did feel like an attack at Amanda's, because the context of the comment was not what it was presented in the box. And I need for people to understand that, because I'm not going to sit back and sit on my hands and pretend like I owe anybody shit anymore. I have watched people degrade, not just me, on this app. I know how it feels to sit back and watch people not give a shit when things are said about you. And I know how it feels to have one person in particular lie so much about you that people believe every single negative thing they hear. Most of the people who want to come at me and tell me about myself have never taken the time to reach out to me and have a private conversation with me.
Listen, I'm not even listening. I gotta listen.
And I
Too
will not
busy
apologize
laughing
for
at you.
being blunt. I will not apologize for respecting my space enough to tell you that if you're being disrespectful, you don't get to come in here. What I am going to say, though, is a lot of people need to start respecting people a little bit more in terms of
Right,
understanding
Alice? Crazy.
that you might not actually know them based on what you're seeing. And honest to God, people on this app need to open their fucking mind into asking what somebody is saying before making assumptions. Because what I was accused of saying was not what was being said. And when I tried to explain what was being said, I was labeled defensive and unwilling to listen. And that's not fair. It's not fair.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna make it. God damn. Oh no, I'm gonna need my inhaler, I think, after this. God damn it. Oh my god.
Because I am very open to conversations. I am very open to listening. I'm very open to hearing. But
Oh
what
yeah,
I
we're
don't
good.
like is, number one, being
Oh yeah.
disrespected in that you asked someone else if you could have a conversation with me.
But we got
You
VIP
didn't ask
tickets.
me if I was willing to do it on live or if I would have preferred it
Louise,
behind the
every
scenes.
time, man. Fuck.
And I am so fucking sick and tired of being told what my motives are behind something. Don't tell me that I'm not allowed to talk
Oh,
about how
but
somebody made me feel when they literally brought it up 2 days ago. Telling me not to
right,
talk about
Ash.
spaces I'm not brought up in. Smash talks about me all the fucking time. The fuck are we talking about here? Like, I genuinely want to know. Like,
Mallory,
when
do you remember why we're in this beef again? Or no? Remember? I believe it was because you decided to insert yourself into what other people were saying on me because you took it as an opportunity to drag the fuck out of me because you live to drag the fuck out of me. You started all of this, right, Jen? She started all of that. Yeah, get snacks, popcorn, all that. Some drinks, whatever you, get some water. In fact, every time she says my name, take a drink of water. That actually might be dangerous. Because I think you can actually drown that way. But know your body. But you know what I mean? Like, you started all of this. That's why we're in this beef that we have right now. Just so you know. So don't get mad at me now for rebuttaling you every time you fucking talk on me. And goddamn, if I rebutted every time you spoke on me, that my whole platform, videos, all of it would just be about you. I didn't even stream you last night like you so desperately wanted me to. Is that why you're doing this tonight? Because you didn't get my attention last night? Well, now you have it. Now you have my attention.
I did. Yeah, she brings me up all the fucking time.
No,
So
no.
I just feel like if people would take a step back and recognize that even the best people with good intentions still make mistakes, this world would be a lot fucking easier. And y'all need to realize that when you start attacking somebody and labeling them something, that usually does kind of make them get something like defensive. But when somebody is trying to explain to you what you were trying to say, and they're wrong about it, and you try to explain to them what you were trying to say, and they won't listen, that is a problem. And that's largely the issue on this app anymore, is people make assumptions without actually getting to know the person. And I'm really disappointed, because if I had been approached and that conversation had been had in private, it would have gone way better. It would have
But
gone
she
a lot
takes
better.
accountability. And she apologizes when she needs to.
They're not. And, you know, Smash likes to say as content creators, we're held to a higher standard, but I disagree. I think everybody needs to be held to the same standard at this point. Because that's becoming an issue too. Expecting some people to be
Right,
better
Jenny?
than other people is making a lot of... It's setting people up for failure. When you expect the people going live to be perfect or better than other people, you're literally setting yourself and them up for failure because you're taking the fact that people are human out of it. And that's part of the problem. That's part of why it's weird when
Thank you
people
for the
follow people
accidental
around and
rose,
try to make
Virgo.
sure nobody wants them around them.
I love you.
Well, it's a good thing that some people understand excuses versus explanations, elephant in the room, but you can get in a box.
She said that. She's the only person I know that gets winded talking.
Because you're clearly not listening to what's being said. You're doing the opposite.
All
You're
right,
making
heathen.
assumptions. Which is exactly the point of the conversation, in that when you make assumptions about people rather than understanding what's being said, you are a part of the problem. So why don't you get in a box and have a conversation right now? Or would you prefer to have it behind the scenes?
Benty.
That's the thing.
Oh, hell, here comes Farrah. Not Farrah. Now I'm gonna get shit for calling you Farrah. Snark started it. It's Farrell.
You streamed a P3DO to try to get a lick back on Smash. You streamed a Chomo, convicted, registered, to try to get dirt, tea, whatever on Smash.
Ninja, do you want a box? Probably not.
All right, now I'm done.
In 5. Yeah, because again, if you go, you can go find the live that of her live on other platforms, right? And if you can't find it, I'm not gonna play it because he's talking in the background. I took screenshots. 34 minutes. It's like 34 minutes and 26 seconds or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. It's like a little bit past 34 minutes. But around 34 minutes is when she actually told people to go report. It was like 2 minutes before that when somebody was harassing her in the comments, and because I was in there last night for that. And they were like, what are you doing this for? And she got all upset about that, right? 34 minutes. And the only reason she started telling Snark, go watch it, baby. The only reason why she started telling people then every 12 minutes or so to go report, or maybe 30 minutes, I don't really know. Oh, thank you, devil. Was because people were harassing her about it. And we're like, why are you doing this? Like, literally, what is your fucking motive here? We all know the motive. You sat there with your little cup of coffee and your little burrito blanket, and you were just like, ooh, we're gonna see messages. He's gonna out-smash. We're gonna finally get her. And then what? Even you said, Mallory, he hasn't shown anything on Smash. Yeah, she did say that, Kelly Pax. Yep, she sure did. She said that you can report, but he's not really saying / doing anything to be taken down. Period, Farrell. Could never be me. You platformed a Chomo for 34 minutes, Mallory. Actually, she platformed him, I think it was like over an hour. But that was just how long it took for her to yeah, she streamed his whole live. She sat there all cozy, ready to go. Yeah, 2 hours. Oh, period. Oh, yeah. We got it, chat. We got it. No, yeah, she streamed his whole live. She streamed his whole life, but it took 34 minutes, and multiple people actually in the comments being like, yo, dude, are you even going to, like, report him or any of that? Like, it took people asking her. Here's our tickets, chat. We even got departure when ready. We got VIP tickets. Thank you, Devil. Is there a group rate? I think it's free. I think as long as you're just cool, you know, like we're in the cool chat, so I get it. I know it's super cute. I'm gonna regret this when I die, but you know, I'm taking y'all. Yeah, period.
Devil, you're not taking me, first of all. Second of all, in the video that you just were playing, I went in the transcript, and in the 2 hour and 4 minute long video, live, whatever you want to call it, she said smash or smashly 37 times.
Ooh, you owe Ranger some money.
Isn't that crazy though? That's so crazy.
That's wild.
She said that more than almost any other word. Like, that's crazy. That's so crazy. But she's not obsessed with you.
No. They can expect payments to not go. Oh, that was smart. The devil said that you can pay them if you don't want to go to hell for being here.
And when people are listening to understand, but still have to participate in the conversation, people forget that. Like, you can listen to respond, but still want, or listen to understand, but still be able to explain your side of things. Just because somebody is coming at you and telling you, here's what I see this as, it doesn't make it the truth. That's the other problem with listening, is not countering with excuses. No, Bob was very rude. Bob didn't ask me if I wanted to have the conversation. But Bob also did not understand what was being said and did not ask for the clarification of it. So whether or not she meant to be rude, she still made assumptions that needed explanation.
Oh, man.
And that's the point. But do you see what
Yes,
you're doing,
Kelly
where you're
Pax.
making
That's why
me
we
the
went with
problem
water,
because I tried to
which you might
explain
still
the meaning
end up in the
behind my
hospital.
comment and how it was being taken out of context, and you're making it about me being the problem?
Period. Whining on ADHD.
Because that's part of the problem with this app, is that rather than understanding both sides, you're trying to reinforce that one side is better than another.
I can almost guarantee you if Bob had, never brought up my name, she might have lasted a little longer. Maybe not much longer. But I feel like because Bob had mentioned my name, hey G-Unit, hi sweetheart, how are you? Because Bob had mentioned my name, she spiraled.
Nobody's saying anything about being a victim, that's you. But again, are you understanding that a conversation is two ways? Or are you trying to imply that when someone comes and tells you something, you're not allowed to respond back in that conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Because what you're doing right now is you're invalidating one side of a conversation while saying the other side matters more. Because despite what you think, I was listening to Bob, but I'm also entitled to be able to explain when my comments are being taken out of context and misunderstood. So again, are you saying that some people are less important in a conversation than others?
Thank you, G-Unit. I hope you're doing good.
I didn't claim victim. And I didn't cry. But here's the problem.
You did cry. We heard it. We heard you get all teary-eyed and sniffly-nosed. Just so
You yet again are making assumptions. And you're belittling other people's feelings in the process of it and saying that their feelings aren't as important. You're actually proving my point right now. You're literally validating what I'm saying. You're making it sound as if my feelings and my input in the conversation wasn't important because of who was saying it to me. What you're doing right here, right now, is exactly what happens when people invalidate people to make another person look better or to make that person look worse.
So I just remembered about me saying I had to pee last night, and then Mallory swinging from my coochie lips on a swing and peeing on her head. I forgot about that, and I'm fucking dying. Yeah, Ash, yep. 100%. 100%. Here, let me put my skin away. It just like popped into my mind, and I had to share it because you deserved it, just like I probably did.
You're not trying to reach a resolution.
And I'm so sorry,
You're not trying to have a
Gina. You had to hear
conversation. You're
that.
trying
Thank
to be
you for the
accusatory and
populars.
attacking
Thank you, baby.
because you want to make people out to be a certain thing.
Yeah, Devil. I think that's a great idea.
But you can't tell people that they should be able to have conversations and then get mad when that person is trying to explain you took what I was saying out of context. And to be quite honest, for the last 2 years, I've heard enough about myself from other people that I know no matter how much I try to do better or be better, people are still going to have a problem with me because of what I was saying, which was from the beginning, there are some people on this app that when you take accountability, they use that against you to go from friend group to friend group or people that you're attempting to associate with to make them dislike you so that you are not welcome in other spaces. Again, elephant in the room, you're not telling the truth. Cool. And I think you want me to be a victim so that you can make fun of me for trying to be a victim. I'm not a victim. I'm standing on who I am right now.
Oh no, Shelby.
Exactly.
That's terrible.
And I have changed, and that's your problem for not being able to see it. But what I will tell you is that you're not going to come in here and tell me that I haven't. Because you don't get to define me when you don't even want to actually be willing to acknowledge that you're making accusations that aren't true. But yet again, it's another point to the topic. And you're proving my point in that you're coming in here saying, well, you haven't changed. You don't want to see the work people are putting into the things. You don't want to see that they're changing. You don't want to see, you want to make accusations and you want to make judgments so that you can go around and continue to belittle them even more. Pink Tiara, if you have to ask, then you clearly haven't been around. Or you're just attempting to get an audio clip. If this were the old times, like if me 2 years ago would have come on here and screamed and yelled and called people fucking stupid, I'm here to say that you don't get to define me. That's it. Like, if you want to have a conversation with me, give me the benefit of the doubt. Don't go to Amanda and say, hey, can I have a conversation, and not ask me. It's disrespectful. I was not given a chance to say, I would like to talk to you behind the scenes.
When the fuck have you ever asked anybody permission to start coming at them? I don't think you've ever asked me. And you stay coming at me. Anytime you can get a box with me and like you're in the mood or whatever, it's craziness. You've never asked me. Or anybody for that matter. Not even just me.
And I think that was very, very disrespectful out the gate, because anybody who knows me knows that I like to have these types of personal conversations behind the scenes. Because not only can I take the pressure out of having everybody in the comments just tell me what a piece of shit I am. She didn't ask me to speak to her. She literally asked Amanda if she could speak. She never said, Amanda, I want to have a conversation with Mallory. She said, Amanda, can I have a conversation on your platform? She did not ask me if I wanted to have a conversation. And that's part of the problem, because
what she wants is to be able to block you the moment she disagrees with you. I'm a professional at trying to have conversations with Mallory.
I've 100% respected it and asked that it be had off the app. I was already in the box, elephant in the room. She joined the box and was the one to start it.
Right.
No, it's
whining on ADHD.
I'm just saying, if you want to have a conversation with me, I do that off the app all the time with people. I've made amends with people. I've had really productive conversations. Lovely. But what I don't like doing is doing it on the app where people start coming at me in the comments like they were, knowing that there's
a reason why I don't, like, when I'm in a box, it's like, I think the only time I'll actually read comments is if like I'm muted and somebody else is speaking. I can kind of like read through the comments. But if I'm speaking or like having an actual conversation with somebody, like going back and forth, I don't read the comments. And 90% of them I ignore. Sometimes I'll say something, but I don't give a fuck what you guys think. Not you guys, but you know what I mean? Like,
Someone just sitting behind the
learn to
screen
do it,
about
Mallory.
to like fucking
It's not
burst
that
from the
serious.
excitement of, oh, we're gonna clip this to make you look like shit. The point is, she didn't have to have the conversation in the box. I would have rather had it in private, and I would have rather been able to have the option, not just, hey, let's go do this. Not true, elephant in the room. But you don't get to define where I have conversations and where I don't. Especially like the comments where people get so mad that I just don't want them in my space. And then they're like, prove it. And I'm like, I'm not going to prove it. You disrespected me. I don't want you in my space. If you don't want to be in here, why are you so mad about that? I love that Elephant in the Room is
What kind of
literally
cereal
trying
are you
to
eating?
comb for like audio clips, and I can't wait to see how they try to clip this to be some. You know what though, Elephant in the Room, I've done this enough. The second I ask to go private, it becomes a problem because then everybody wants to make fun of me. It's kind of like a no-win situation at that point. She had the respect to ask Amanda if she could have a conversation.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, fine. You scared me, and it scared me, and all that. Everything's scary.
She called me out she started it with me, Smash, and said, you know how she was saying, and then they'd bring it back up a year or so later? She called me out in the chat and said that I was mean to her a year ago. I don't fucking remember that. I don't know if that's even true. And I told her to prove it to me. And just now she says, I don't have to prove it to anybody.
But yeah, but everybody else is supposed to prove everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck off, Mallory. Okay.
Yeah.
Drop.
Nothing. I know, Shelby. Meekless Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We've got like the, which I like, but I like my Cookie Crisps. Cookie Crisp. Is it plural? I don't know. Whatever they are, I like those. Those are my favorite. Right, Shelby. Speaking of words are truth, it reminded me of the screenshot that Snark had up today, you know, where she was like, my word goes a long way, where I had told Anthony my word goes a long way. Because she's too fucking lazy to go to my page and read all the messages, right? That I have said 100,000 times are on my page, that I posted, I don't know, several weeks ago. I'm not really sure what the date was. I messaged Snark today. For one, she asked if there was any proof on Florida man contacting my kid's principal. And then somebody in the comments said, nope, never showed proof. And Snark was like, I didn't think so. So I messaged Snark today on Snap because she somehow hasn't blocked me yet. And I sent her the screenshot of him, the message, right, to my kid's principal's phone. And then, you know, there were words exchanged, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And I told her he also posted it on his own page. So there's no excuse there, Snark. And then I was listening to her live still. And she was like, and I told her, I'm like, exactly, Farrell. I told her, I was like, I told him that my word is good before I even knew who he was. I don't think she really liked that. But again, go read the messages, Snark. Yeah, he did, Luciana. Yep. He made a video. I didn't post it on a video, but I did show it on my, I don't know if it was my green screen or if I showed it on my iPad, whatever. Probably my green screen, but I showed it, right? So she just like doesn't pay attention to shit except for like little tiny things here and there, and then just expects to know everything about everything. So Snark, give it a rest. You don't know anything about anything. Okay. Right, exactly. Yeah, I think probably tagged me too. I bet you tagged Snark too. It's probably still up there. Shit, for all I know.
Me if I would have a conversation. No, it's not an excuse, elephant in the room. It's called respecting people. Respect is a two-way street. I mean, even still, it's just called being respectful. Like, if you want to have a conversation with me, don't ask Amanda, ask me.
Right, Farrell. Yep.
No, and that's the thing. Elephant in the
I'm
room.
gonna
is
read
one of the
that out
people
loud just in case she reads this. It's probably one of those ones that she laughed at and now she doesn't remember. It's fine. Yeah.
who feels entitled to see everything play out. And
Right.
they literally are proving, they're continuing to prove the point, which is that there
I
are
like
people on this
Cheerios.
app who do.
Are they Honey Nut Cheerios or are they just regular Cheerios? If they're regular Cheerios, sprinkle some sugar on them. Tastes the same. But Honey Nut Cheerios fucking slap. I love those too.
Not want to see people do better. And when I
And some
asked
sugar.
for Bob to provide an example, Smashley, who has taken no accountability for any of the hurt that she's caused, was not the person to bring up. Because I have absolutely talked about some of the lies that she's put on me and how I hope people know that's not true now. But don't come and tell me not to talk about Smashley because my name's not brought up there when Smash brings my name up all the time.
Look, now I don't know how to spell sugar. S-U-G-A-R. Oh, because you spelled it S-U-R-G-A-R, and then you spelled it wrong the second time. Okay, anyway, never mind. I'm sorry, I get distracted.
The time.
There we go. I'm like, the first one didn't look right, neither did the second one, but I know there's an A.
So again, don't try to tell me, especially when that's not even what the comment I made was about, how I'm supposed to do things. Like
Shelby, you had me confused too. I feel it.
She doesn't. She doesn't. And I hate that people have to wonder if she gave their information out or not.
Yeah, something about honey. If you put it in like cold milk, it feels like it would just, like it wouldn't dissolve, you know? I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you heat it up, but sugar is always good. Just a little bit. All right.
She doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't. And I hate that people have to wonder if she gave their information out or not. Well, to be honest though, Kelsey, I'm not deflecting. They just can't accept that other people have feelings. But like that's the thing though.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I think I've already mentioned this, but I went back and requested again today just in case I did it wrong last night. I did go through today and make sure that I did actually request my chat. But listen, I've got like a lot of people and a lot of messages, so it's probably going to take a couple days. It says that it can take up to days, right? Hey, Braveheart. For Snapchat to send me my transcripts. Oh, heck yeah, Pharaoh. So, yeah, when I get that in, I'll make sure to post that, just in case I didn't mention that already.
I literally heard Smash say something about me like a day or two ago. So she does bring me up all the time. And thank you, Yami. And I respect Bob. I can respect Bob from a distance. I would appreciate her not being in my space right now. But what I don't appreciate is when I make a comment, it being taken out of context and not asked if I could at least explain the
They
context
will,
of
but
it
it just proves
so
the
that you're
point,
coming at
you
me
know?
for the right thing at least. Because then it becomes a difficult conversation to have when people start telling you that you're being this, that, or the third, and people don't want to understand the actuality of a situation. And I apologized to Amanda and said I was sorry for earlier, but there gets to be a point in time where the disrespect is so loud that you either continue to accept it, or you learn to just fucking step back when it happens. And I dropped from Amanda's box after saying that because I was getting frustrated with the comments. I was getting frustrated with the fact that I'm trying to have this conversation and I'm being told that the way I talk is XYZ, when I really don't think people understand what happens when people with ADHD have conversations. But keep going, Elephant in the Room. You're still proving my point. They hear what they want to hear. They don't hear the actuality of it. And that's why people like Elephant in the Room are the problem. Because they want it to be what they want it to be so that they can continue to make certain people the problem. Right?
Fuck, this live is 2 hours long. We've only made it 27 minutes in.
Because again, I want people to understand that the entire comment that was made in Amanda's live was not about people going live and discussing their feelings. It was when people go into a live. So if I were to go into Claw's live, and I've never been in Claw's live before, and so say I went into Claw's live, I've never been in there before, and I get up in a box. Instantaneously, usually, there's about 5 to 10 accounts that are going to pop in there, and this person does this person does that, this person does this. I have participated in that.
Why, Ashley?
And I've learned to not do that. I'll 100% come on my live and share my thoughts and opinions on things, but I'm not going to follow people around this fucking app and try to make everyone in the world fucking hate them. If Shannon's live talking to somebody and I think they should know, absolutely, I might say something in my live, but I'm not going to go into Shannon's live and fucking tell people like, oh, hey, this is who she is.
I blame Farrell. That's why we're only 27 minutes in.
Now, Mallory, how many times have you followed Smash alone into lives and got up in boxes?
And not even just me.
Remember? Does everybody remember when Smash? Does anybody remember when Smash? Shut up. You live with your grandpa.
Period.
I like that quote. And I think that's the point people are missing is, do y'all know before a certain someone and I fell out, Thug Nurse was in her inbox sending her a bunch of stuff shit-talking me for the better part of 3 months?
Look.
Trying.
Thug Nurse. I don't even think I've seen that girl on this app for a while now. I mean, maybe she changed her name. I'm not sure, but she's still bringing it up. You're doing the exact thing you're... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get them to turn against me. I know it because they told me.
Yeah, Slay.
Like, I know how Thug Nurse was talking a bunch of shit on me in multiple people's inboxes that are friends with me. That's the behavior I was talking about.
She's so pressed that she said she was going to put up flyers.
To try to isolate
Who cares?
and make sure they have no
Did
one.
she?
It's the telling people they can't be in your space because they're quote unquote Florida man's people.
Right.
Nobody belongs to anybody. We're all individuals. We've all made mistakes.
Yeah,
we
what
all
you
have
gonna
had to
do
grow
on it?
from them.
Yep.
Some people accept accountability and try to do better and be better, and will continuously be made out to be the villain. Some people will be given chances, and some people don't ever have to take it because they don't get held to the same standard. But you can't make people take accountability for the things Florida Man did. You missed about 2 or 3 whole months where Florida Man said it's fuck Mallory forever, then Elephant in the Room. How can you comment on situations when you clearly don't understand them to the totality of things? You missed a whole chapter where I was defending OG because she definitely didn't do what he was accusing her of. Katie, I don't see anything. So you clearly missed some things in the process, so I definitely was not sitting with him when he got locked up. He did. Last year, he reached out to me, and probably one of the few apologies on this
Right,
app
Jen.
where I have felt that he really someone really, really reflected on a lot of the shit. Doesn't mean I support him. Doesn't mean I was sitting with him. Elephant in the Room. right? Like, they clearly
Fair.
missed, like, the last 3 or 4 months where literally he made memes and said it was fuck Mallory forever. And that invalidates everything else you've said up to this point, by the way, because you literally just showed you clearly aren't around enough to understand situations. I don't know, KT. It didn't send anything on my end. Maybe TikTok's notifications have been weird
Shelly.
lately. Like, it'll try to get you to sign up for, like, I think the themed matches when you're in comments and stuff. It's weird. Yeah. Honestly, this app has been wonky for a couple months now. Right? Honey, elephant in the room. You're giving a certain person. And I'm loving this for you because it's...
This is Farrell at the club.
Period.
Okay, there. That's Farrell explaining the Mallory stuff. Okay, goodbye.
Oh, Lord. I can't stand you, Ranger.
Elephant in the room. You're giving a certain person. And I'm loving this for you because it's very much showing that you clearly are trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, so to say. When Florida Man got locked up, I was still defending OG over Farrah. You must have missed a lot of chapters.
Let me guess. She thinks it was me.
Now, Shannon was sitting with him. Remember how Shannon got up and was, like, defending him 2 days before he got locked up? Shannon was defending him hard. She really wanted to be in that circle, but then he got arrested, and then all of a sudden it was, haha, bitches. She flipped up fast. She was like a fucking pancake. She was like, flip! Yeah,
Farrah
she
said,
tried
"I
to
like
kind of
it
get
again."
by him within the last 2 days, and we were all laughing because we're like, literally, he had said on live before that she's like not gonna be okay with him ever. But oh, it's just really funny to me that clearly you haven't been watching everything and you think you know
yeah,
it
could
and
be.
you don't.
Could be. You're right. You're right.
Also, I'm not elephant in the room. Honey Bunches, I would recommend that you go back because
Listen, every time you say honey bunches, a kitten dies. Okay? Can we please stop saying that?
you're accusing me of something that I didn't do. And it's fun watching you kind of prove the point over and over again because you still haven't gotten what you want yet. I mean, you've gotten audio you'll clip and try to use to make me look a type of way, but the people who have done that, I've actually started to get people reaching out to me apologizing for ever listening to those people because it's clear that they've got some mental health issues that they probably need to address. But hey. No, I just don't take accountability for things I didn't do. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Because when Florida Man got locked up, I was not around him. Kind of like when, you came in here and you wanted to make accusations where you clearly didn't know the situation at the start. So I know you're trying to think of something else to say to try to keep it going. You can stand on what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong and still not be somebody's person. You do know that, right? Hey, Ash, how are you? You do know that you can speak facts.
Who's Mikey? Get him. I know I'm naked. My nails are naked tonight. Because I busted I think I busted this. I don't know. This one tonight on a box, but I had to redo them anyway, so I had to saw them off. The Saint account. All right, keep an eye out.
truth, even when you don't like a person or you don't agree with that person, right?
Don't box up, Mikey.
The inability to recognize people as themselves and the complexities of people's feelings and emotions and overall opinions is actually a very narrow-minded view of when you look at life. Because what you're saying is that the sum of a person is the totality of the people in which they speak up for, defend, sit with, all of those things. But that would
Thank
mean
God.
that everybody who's ever sat around Florida Man then would be a Florida Man person. And that's what you're missing in everything that you're saying. You're actually coming off very narrow-minded because you're trying to fit complex people into small, tiny boxes. And you want to fit them into the small, tiny boxes because you want to pass judgments on them and make them appear certain ways.
Bye. Keep an eye out now,
I mean,
guys,
I
because he's
invited
going
them
to
to
be
a box
coming
and they
in.
won't come up here. That's the problem with this app, though, is that people want to force complex emotions, complex interactions. Like, human beings are not simple. Human beings.
That's why I waited for y'all to get it. Because it doesn't matter how many of y'all get it, y'all feel like you got it. Doesn't matter who got it first, last, or in the middle. So, I know y'all been waiting for that one. So.
Are not similar. We're all different. We're all complex. We all have different ways of communicating. And that's one of the things when I used to work in more of like management positions, one of the things I loved was the hiring
Sometimes
process.
it'd be like all 28 of y'all blocking someone or muting them. And it depends on how bad a comment is. That I'll see a bunch of people muting or blocking, and then I'm like, oh, what'd they do? Or somebody, maybe one or two people will get it, right? And then I'm like, oh, it probably wasn't that bad. Just they're over it, right? Tired of arguing. But if I see all y'all getting it, I'm like, oh, what happened? You got blocked 48 times.
Because you meet all of these people and you learn
Absolutely,
how differently
Lacey.
everybody communicates
I sure
with
do.
each other.
I've got the best mods.
And
Period. I
you
don't care
learn
what
about
anyone
yourself
says.
in that process too. I know that I'm fucking blunt. I know that I can interrupt people because, like, if you don't know what it's like to have ADHD, if that thought comes in your mind and you don't get it out in 2 seconds, you're probably going to forget it. So yeah, a lot of people interrupt people with ADHD.
I do. I'm guilty of that for sure.
Actually, I did pull some things that I thought were interesting.
All right, now we get a lesson on ADHD.
I'm afraid to forget.
Benty's trying to take us out.
Again, elephant in the room, you're minimizing people's complexities and the situations of right and wrong. But you are, again, proving how narrow-minded you are. And that you lack the empathy to understand that people do bad shit, but that doesn't define them. And I'm big enough to admit I'm fucking guilty of making judgments like that, just like I did with Ratina. I should have just left it alone and not gone after her. These are just some fun facts with ADHD, since people don't want to understand how people with ADHD communicate and would prefer to make fun of them rather than...
Mallory, Mallory, I'm going to listen to this only because I want you to consider all of the other people on this app, like myself, who have ADHD, right? And all the... Hey, Bryn. What the fuck was I saying? Brand, you ruined it. Oh, no, I remember. I want you to consider that all the other people on this app, look, I gotta stop looking at the comments. All the other people on this app who have ADHD, like myself, I want you to consider how you expect others to treat you with ADHD. I want you to consider treating other people how you want to be treated that have ADHD as well. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. Because many of us have ADHD. I was diagnosed at 5. Okay? with ADHD. And I've been re-diagnosed since, just to be sure. And I'm unmedicated. I believe you're medicated. Or at least sometimes you are. I'm not really sure how that... sometimes you say you take Adderall, sometimes you don't, or whatever the other one is. I don't know what you take, but... Anyways, make sure that you're considering that with a lot of other people. I think so. She gets to that? Okay. Guess we'll just have to sit and listen. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit.
So ADHD affects the ability to modulate emotional expression in real time. You can come across as too intense, too flat, or emotionally mismatched with the situation without realizing it. Reading the tone of others is equally hard. A neutral comment can be read as cold, a direct one can be read as aggressive. The miscommunication happens on both ends, and it is rarely what either person intended.
Kind of like what Snark was saying today, where she said I lack empathy. I think at the end of her crash out today, if you guys want to hear that, we can listen to that too. She crashed the fuck out this morning because I said, "Are you hoes mad?" She flipped out and said a bunch of things, blah, 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 and ended her live. But she said something along the lines of, I couldn't imagine being friends with somebody who lacks this much empathy. Snark, why should I have any empathy for you? I have a lot of empathy for a lot of other people. And I actually do have empathy for you. Genuinely, I even told you that in my DMs today, right? But, Mallory, I have empathy for you, right? No, I don't. Actually, I lied. I really don't. I lied. But just make sure that you are expecting yourself to consider the things that you're talking about here when it comes to me or whoever the fuck else you obsess about for the day.
The ADHD brain processes at a pace that speech cannot match. Thoughts arrive in clusters, jump between connections, and move on before the mouth has finished the previous sentence. What comes out is often a fragment of what was meant. The person on the other end gets part of the point and all of the confusion. You know exactly what you meant, it just did not arrive that way. The thought arrives, and the ADHD brain knows it will disappear if it's not said immediately. So it gets said mid-sentence over someone else. It's not rudeness. It is impulsivity combined with working memory failure. The person being interrupted rarely sees it that way, which creates its own friction. I really think I should do a live on misconceptions of how people with ADHD communicate and are perceived in life, because the number of times that I've had issues with people because they don't understand that there are times, like I won't be there. Sometimes like my thoughts are moving so fast, like it's not even easy to catch them coming out of your mouth before they do.
Imagine that.
Where was that anywhere saying feelings or someone's feelings were more important, elephant in the room? Because what that just did was explain how you can misunderstand somebody with ADHD. So again, you're being accusatory and you're making assumptions, but you're not actually listening. Remember when you said something about listening to hear and listening to respond? That was literally an explanation of ADHD, right? Right, Kez? It also, the number of people who invalidate neurodivergent people because they don't want to accept that people who are neurodivergent have different tendencies in life is actually wild. Does anybody remember when there was that whole thing where people would make fun of every little thing I did? And it's like an ADHD thing?
I'm shocked
Like,
she hasn't
people love
blocked
to say
him,
that I'm
honestly.
so condescending in my tone. Bitch, when I am having a conversation with you and I'm emotional or I'm genuinely into the conversation, controlling my tone is the last thing I'm doing. It's not always coming out the way it's meant to come out. That's the fucking point. It's why so many people with ADHD literally either have to have a conversation off live or get so overwhelmed that their thoughts get so scattered that they come off a type of way when they're trying to have a conversation with people. That's why I would have preferred that conversation have been had off the internet with Bob. And that's why I would have respected it a lot more if she had given me that opportunity. Because if you don't have typical conversations with someone who is neurodivergent, you do not understand how hard it can be when you are becoming overwhelmed.
I think what she's really upset about is that Bob clocked her on some shit and she had to be embarrassed in front of however many people were in there or listening or then streaming. I think that's what she was really upset about.
And
Just
those
my
types
opinion.
of conversations I have become very much more aware of how I handle them in situations.
Because I don't, do you guys remember if at any point Mel was like, hey Bob, you know, like, can we have this conversation off the app? Like, I would feel more comfortable that way. Like, I can get my words out better that way. Does anybody remember her saying anything like that? Because I don't think I do. Instead, she just got flustered and then dropped and then went live and is now coming up with reasons why she cried and then dropped and got loud. I missed.
Get defensive because I start to feel overwhelmed and I feel like I'm not getting my point across. It has nothing to do with the other person and everything to do with how I'm feeling in that moment and how I feel like I am trying to express myself, but everything I'm doing is wrong. I wasn't frustrated at Bob. I was frustrated at myself because I'm trying to explain something and I'm literally trying to process how to explain it at the same time. And then I know I come off like an asshole because I'll say something when someone else is mid-sentence, but if I don't get it out, I'm going to fucking forget it. And half the time you don't even realize you're interrupting somebody until you're half.
Because I with 99% certainty, I wholeheartedly believe that if you had said, hey Bob, is there a way we can have this conversation off the app? With 99% certainty, I believe she would have been like, yeah, absolutely. Yep. Bob is a very realistic person. She's really good with her words, right? She's really good with her words. She knows what she's talking about when she talks about it. She's very empathetic and sympathetic, right? I wholeheartedly believe that if Mallory at any point, once she realized she was being called out for something, or there was like a discrepancy, or that Bob was airing her grievances, right? If she would have just been like, hey Bob, you know what? Here's my Instagram. Let's have a phone call. Or let's DM, right? I truly believe Bob would have been like, yeah, absolutely. So if you were so concerned and you were so upset that she didn't ask you permission and you would rather had the conversation on the back end, why didn't you ever say that? Right.
Through your sentence. That's the fucking problem with people on this app. You all got to consider everybody has different communication styles. If you don't understand how frustrating it is to be in a conversation with somebody and be frustrated with yourself in that conversation because what you want to say is not how it's coming out, you have no idea how lucky you are if you don't understand that feeling. And then when you get in conversations with people who are more long-winded and they take more time to say things, it's exceptionally hard because they're 3 sentences in and you're still trying to address the first sentence.
Do we want to listen to something else? Or maybe I can skip some. Let's see what else she's talking about.
Sandwich it comes off 20 times easier for them.
I skipped to halfway through.
There are absolutely people where if you compliment them, you give them the criticism and then you compliment them again, they take the criticism way easier. Whereas if you just come at them attacking them or telling them they're doing something wrong, they're more sensitive and that to them becomes an attack. And you might have meant well and you might not have intended to make that person feel that way, but it doesn't negate the fact
Yeah,
that that person
we
is different
skipped
from
it.
you.
Sounds like the same shit.
And when people used to make fun of me for my ADHD a lot, they would always be like, oh, she's using it as a crutch, or she's using
Now we're
it
like
as
3/4
an excuse. It's not an excuse,
of the
it's
way
who
through.
the person
Same shit.
is. And you're belittled.
Okay, I'm done with her. We get it. Why don't we listen to Snark?
Anything to
At least
do
we
with
can 2x
pedophilia.
speed her.
You're going to be hard pressed to get me to believe that I laughed at anything to do with pedophilia. In fact, I don't think I was even present for that live. You see, one thing about Mike, man, he goes live really, really late at night. So a lot of those lives I wasn't even present for.
So then why do you, how, if you weren't present for the lives that he held, Snark, how do you have any sort of opinion on any of them? Any of the grievances that the rest of us have? If you were just never there, right? You're never there, you just weren't there. How do you have any kind of opinion on how we feel? What happened? Because I had to show you proof today, and I did. And so long as you don't block me on Snapchat, I will continue to send you proof. We might need to back it up like a smidge. Oh yeah, this is the screenshot that she shows, right? I'm pretty sure for almost the entire live. It says, my word goes a long way. No context, no previous messages. Now, should you have done your due diligence, right, Snark, before you spoke on Dick, you would have known that I had said that to him before he ever told me who he was. Now you just look like an idiot.
Oh, girl. But when that was going on, when I saw what Contrary had sent, and then I'd heard him say that Smash sent my information in Snap, I had already assumed that Smash had sent him, like, my address and stuff. So when it came to that part and he said that that's what he sent her, I had already pretty much assumed that part. CNN, I don't think you want to be in the box.
Good night, Nessa.
Here, we'll start here, I guess, after this part, right? Smash thought it was a good idea to send me a message on Snap yesterday. It was a horrible decision because I was so angry. Why would I want to talk to her? Because I knew I couldn't have a conversation with her. I said a couple things in a voice clip, and she sent me this, and I told her to eat a dick, and I haven't looked at the other messages that she sent. I don't really plan on it either. So here's something about me. I don't think I have ever in my life laughed about anything to do. Yeah, anything to do with pedophilia. You're gonna be hard pressed to get me to believe that I laughed at anything to do with pedophilia. In fact, I don't think I was even present for that live. You see, one thing about Mike, man, he goes live really, really late at night. So a lot of those lives I wasn't even present for. So if you want to go ahead and try to find a screenshot or something that I was laughing at, then I'd like you to show it. I also think it's really funny that because you thought I was talking about the adult children, but completely glossed over the fact that I have grandchildren, right? Like that wasn't an issue. And I do believe, Smashly, that you lost your fucking mind over Malibu's grown children being posted. So I think me.
I lost my shit about spread love, schmexualizing Malibu's kid as a minor. That's what I lost my shit about. That's what I lost my shit about. Ask her.
Being upset about my own is pretty valid. Nope. I think my anger was pretty valid. But if you want to hear some of the things that the sex offender said, we can listen.
Oh,
since
yeah.
That's what we're doing now.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
Since that's what
Thanks
we're
to
doing
Snatchley and Contrary and all everybody that decided to give him this voice. I guess now we're all listening.
I'm definitely skipping through this because I will not platform that dude. I think No, we're gonna skip through some of this until after. I don't know.
And Sunshine both use that, and it never motherfucking happens. I do not talk about my children here. But you sure do. You sure fucking do. Let's go back to the first clip since Nikki just came in.
I need to skip past.
Billy.
Mallory? Yeah, we give up on Mallory. I need to go to bed. Basically, what she does in all this, she crashes the fuck out, expects everybody to post proof on, expects everybody to post proof on Florida Man, but she'll listen to a P3DO with no proof and believe them, right? That's crazy. You'll believe a pedo without any proof. No, you won't skip a beat, right? But should anybody say anything and they don't have proof on Florida Man, you're like, oh, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Why aren't you asking for proof? Why aren't you reading the proof that I've shown? So anyways, we'll skip through this and we'll get to the end here where she crashes the fuck out and then I'm going to bed. This is funny.
Good job, Breeze. Go ahead and cast your votes. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Mal, I ain't gonna lie. This is my favorite screenshot. I think this speaks fucking volumes. Anyway, what did you say? Contrary come out too, because you were bold as fuck, girl. Hey, could you, or anybody at this point, could you show me whose kids that, I threw to the wolves?
Yeah.
It was
I won't show them, but what's her name that you posted her kids picture in the comments? Yeah, hers. There's just one, because I believe at this point she's like, you couldn't show me not one. Yeah. No, not Sunshine. I can see her name, I just can't think of it right now. The kid, Too Tall. Too Tall's kid. Didn't you throw her kid to the wolves? And that was a long time ago. That was, I think, before any of us were in any of this shit. Because Too Tall's been off this app for quite a while.
5% of the people said they would show up out of the 92 that are in here. What kids did I
she's been
ever
gone.
throw
She
to
hasn't
the
been on this app
wolves?
for a long
Ever.
time.
And I do mean since I've been on the fucking app. Never. Not one. Not motherfucking one.
Except Too Tall.
Not one, girl. Oh, definitely not free. The screenshots passed around last night. Suck a fat dick. The dots were fully connected. But I don't want this information coming from here. As to what she knew when she knew it. Shut up, Shiny. Hurry up. Gosh, not too much on Shiny, Smash. At least I think that's Shiny. Oh, boy. That's not you. What a crazy fucking circus this is. You know, there was a period of time. Wait, what? Where all anybody was saying was, you need to check your friend. It's okay. You need to check your friend. You need to check your friend. You need to do it. When are you going to check your friend? You didn't say anything. When are you going to check your friend? You screamed at us that you were fucking home. Period, buddy. The creep about Smash, why come out? Oh. Yes, it is. Wait. I'm talking to you. Just wants to talk. You just more now than ever. More now. Did I ever? Well, I actually will justify Florida Man more now than ever. More now than ever, y'all. Period. More now than ever. You were evil as fuck, but now that it's your friend, everything's so fucking gay. You're so fucking weird, dude.
And you got nerve.
Same thing you blamed us for. You're doing the same fucking thing.
I didn't know she was off the app.
And this shit is just gotten progressively worse. I think what's going on here now is worse than anything that's going on with him. No, what's crazy is that now you find a problem with things now that it's happening to you because when you
yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. Because things had already happened to me, you dumb cunt.
Oh, I think
That's
she was just on the other day, I think.
You're thinking about this being something. This shit's been going on for almost 9 months, you dumb bitch. Are you fucking kidding me?
She's not mad.
Man, Smash.
because when you were hanging out with him and it was happening to us.
She's not mad, is she?
And when you were hanging out with Sunshine and it was happening to us, you didn't give a fuck.
Oh, really?
You didn't.
Because I specifically remember being up in boxes with Sunshine, cussing her the fuck out for what she was doing. Do you guys remember that? I remember that. On a couple different occasions. And in the DMs. I remember that.
Because it wasn't happening to you. Right?
But it was!
And now that it's happening to you, it's a fucking problem, right, Snark?
Oh, man. Here comes the fucking...
Are you hoes mad, Snark?
Oh, my...
She had to take a breath.
I'm going to say this. And as much as I don't want to do this, man, I'm going to say it. There are going to be people that I can't fucking get along with anymore because of this shit. And it's going to fucking hurt me. But there's going to be something in me that isn't going to be able to accept kindness from people that can look at this and accept it and think it's okay and want to still be around somebody like this. 'Cause I'm confused. I'm real fucking confused, dude. I'm so confused how the fuck people cannot see the evil in this, like the complete detachment, if I ever called a person a friend that lacked empathy the way this bitch lacks empathy, I couldn't. I fucking couldn't. I couldn't. And I'm definitely not going through this again. I'm not doing this. I refuse to fucking do it.
Mm-hmm. So then she logs off. So what's crazy to me is she can call me a dumb cunt, a dumb bitch, a dumb this, a dumb that. She can call me every name in the book, but if I ask if the hoes are mad, she crashes the fuck out. She rage quit. So, listen, Snark, all you gotta say is smash. I don't want to do this anymore, and then all you have to do is not speak on me anymore, and I won't speak on you. That's all you gotta do. If you are, in fact, that upset over me asking if the hoes are mad after you called me a dumb cunt in the last 48 hours at least 17 times, which I'm exaggerating, but several, more than one, more than 5 at least, let me know, girl. But I would like to see the screen recording of that chat. Not screenshots, because, you know, that doesn't fly with people when they're expecting stuff out of me, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. I did not. Sounds like a terrible time to go look, though, because I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Send it to me. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I want you to send it to me. Maybe I don't want to see that. Is it bad? Listen, my fucking dumbass was watching a video today, and listen, nothing was actually shown terrible-wise, but apparently a girl was in Brazil and was bungee jumping. Some little random stop on a bridge or something like that, and they forgot to hook her up to a bungee cord. Yeah, and she unfortunately did not make it. Rest in peace, her. Yeah, I didn't. The place I saw it had 2 different angles, but you couldn't see the what happened, right? And then apparently all of them fled. Everybody just ran, and they were luckily able to find, I think, 5 of the workers. Right, cozy. Yeah. Oh, last I heard was 5 people. So hopefully they find everybody else, because... And they just ran. They just fucking ran. And she was only 21. So, sorry to leave you on a bad note, but I'm a little traumatized. Send it to me first, and I'll let you know. Yeah, that sucks. Very young. Very unfortunate. Sorry, Jenny. Sounds like it's time for us to go save our love child, though, Jenny. I feel like it's time. So I'm going to log off here. I'm going to go save our love child, or try to, and then I'm going to bed.